This down here. Okay. I'm there.
Okay. So you want to create a user Andrew. So create user Andrew.
Is it user on Andrew?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Andrew identified by Andrew, or
Okay.
whatever the password you want it to be, but usually it's easier when you identified by Andrew.
By Andrew 1 or Andrew?
No, Andrew is fine.
Okay.
Well, it's easy to remember. Semicolon.
All right.
Go to the next line.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to grant connect to Andrew. With the grant connect, the user is able to connect, and connect is a role, and with connect you can also create tables. So when you just grant connect should be fine.
Okay.
You can grant connect and then grant resource.
Okay, grant connect, resource, right?
Yes. Resource to Andrew.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be it.
All right. And then, okay.
That's question 11 right there. That's it.
Okay.
I copy everything and paste it.
Copy, save this, and then put it. Oh, sure. I need to point to.
In the Florida database.
Okay, I need to make it bigger. Can everybody see? Or should I? Can everybody
I can
see it? Okay. What am I doing? Exit that for I hope I still have it. Yes, I do. Okay. Florida.
Connect to SQL.
Okay. SQL plus DB1. Okay.
Can I paste it?
Okay.
Done. Good.
All right.
Good. Now try to connect as Andrew to see that you can connect.
How do you do that again? It's con?
Con, C-O-N-N, space Andrew / Andrew.
Andrew / Andrew.
Abdullah, please, can you bring your screen up? I'm not seeing what you're writing.
All right.
That's good.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so we are done with question 11. Now let's go to question 12. Create table.
So create table.
For that one, I would advise you to put everything in one, because usually these questions always come back to back on the exam.
Keep it together in the same script, right?
You can do that, but it might also be better if it's separate.
It's better to just.
Oh, okay. So just create another one.
Yeah, create another one. Create table.
Okay.
Not like it will take you too long to go to the next anyway. So create table.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So the question says create table, a table called house. So the name of the table should be house. In Andrew schema, the table should have these columns: house _ name, house size, date _ open, address, phone number, and members.
Wow. Okay.
So the name of the table is house. So the SQL statement, you have two options. Either you connect as Andrew and you just put create table, or you do it as sys and create table Andrew.house.
Okay. So what do you recommend?
Am I right?
Yes.
Can you go over the question again, please? Just read the question again for me, please.
You don't have the exam questions?
I don't have.
What's the title?
It's in the group.
Lost.
I shared it in the group.
Can someone post it again, or what's it? How is it called?
You guys don't have it?
I will post it.
Yes,
Just go to
yes,
your WhatsApp and go to media. You will find.
Is it,
I
is
will
it,
post it again.
Well,
was it the
Got
picture, like a picture, a photo, or?
yes.
Okay.
yes.
That's it. That's it. Thank you, Nadia.
So, Emerald, I have a question.
Yeah.
So you said the second option is create table as I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I'm saying that if you're already connected as Andrew, right?
Mhm.
You just put create table house. But if you're still connected as sis, then you create table Andrew that house.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Okay. All right. So create table. You say Andrew that.
Andrew that it's better to put Andrew that house because since you have to add one, at least you know where the
Yeah.
schema is and where the object is, so that
Now, do I need upper cases or no?
lowercase is fine. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
No, it's not. Remove the strings.
Okay, gotcha.
Please,
Please have the permission to record.
please, can someone resend the question for me, please?
It's in the group. Check in the group.
I just
Andrew.
checked that, please. I didn't check that. I didn't see that because my phone was having a problem. Can someone send that for me?
Just send it.
In the group, I just sent it.
Okay. So
It
Andrew
said you're
that
in the
house.
evening group.
Oh, I'm in the morning group.
Yeah, I just sent it in the morning group.
Wait, is it?
When? Now?
Now,
Yes.
yeah.
Thank
So all this time you have been doing this assignment on Sunday and you didn't know what we were actually doing.
No comment.
Wow. Anyway,
Okay.
create table
So
Andrew that house space.
Uh-huh.
Can I please have the permission to record?
Yes.
Thank
you. Emerald? Yes.
Yeah. Open the parentheses.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, to make it easier, right?
Yes.
Delete the parentheses.
Okay.
Go back.
Uh-huh.
And go to the next line. Just go to the next line.
So create table Andrew
Enter.
that house.
Enter.
Okay.
No. Remove semicolon.
Okay.
Enter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, go to the next line.
Again. Okay.
No. Before.
Yeah, I'm there. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
Open the parentheses.
Got you. Uh-huh.
Space. House underscore name. House underscore H is uppercase. Name is uppercase. N is uppercase.
Okay.
So the H is uppercase and the N is uppercase.
Okay. Oh, I was named actually. Okay.
The house. Sometimes it's better for you to check. Usually, when you have that question, you should pay attention to the question that comes after, so that you will be able to know what are the
following data into
the characters that you should put. For example, you see that in question 13,
yes,
you know that in house underscore name you should have the range.
Yes.
So you know that you should put varchar 220, right?
Yes.
Emerald.
And house size, you can see that it's 4,500, so you know that it's varchar 220. Date underscore open, you see that it's a date, so you don't need to put the date.
Okay.
Address, you can see you should put varchar 2 because it has numbers and letters.
Is the screen not shared? I can't see what you're talking about.
And then you have phone number. You should pay attention that, okay, there you have numbers, right? So
Yes.
always pay attention
To the next,
what's the next question to be able to make sure that you know what you need to enter. Otherwise, you might have to do it again because you didn't put the right.
Okay.
Emerald.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
They said they send it on the group chat. I don't know if I'm in the morning class or if I'm in the evening class because there's nothing on the morning class. Can you just go on your phone and check?
I just got it on the morning class myself in the WhatsApp.
So you don't know if you're in the morning class?
No, I'm confused now. I'm in Brontech class 26 or my own. I don't have network or what? Because I'm connecting, right?
Yeah, I just saw it. Nadia just shared it.
Are you in the morning class or the evening class?
I'm in the morning class, madam.
Then you should see it. So you should see it because it's right there. I just pull it myself.
Yeah,
So maybe someone in the evening class can as well share it in the.
If it's a network connection, what can we do, right?
Yeah.
She shared it.
Okay, so all right. So what's the next step, Emily?
Okay. So that was a warning. I hope people pay attention. Make sure that when you do question 12, make sure you read question 13. Otherwise, you will have to drop that table and then create it again because you didn't put the right data types. Okay.
Thank you, Emerald. Did it the wrong way, and I have to correct it.
Okay.
So house name. Okay.
House underscore name space varchar 2.
Space no okay. You say varchar.
Yeah, it can be lowercase, uppercase, doesn't matter. It's fine.
Emerald, I have a question as he's writing.
You say varchar
Yeah, 220.
220.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
two, and then in between parentheses 20.
My question is when we put varchar 220, so
Yes.
even the space count as like as a letter or a number, right?
Yes.
Because that's the error that I have. Like I counted 20 without the space, and then they told me that it's 21 because the space was there. So I have to drop the table and start back. So I just wanted to make sure that you have to also count the space when you're doing this.
It's a
Yes.
character. Yeah. Okay.
Varchar 220 space not null. Or you don't have, or you can put null if you want.
It's a null. Okay.
Not null. Or
Oh,
null.
not null. Not null.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's separate. I'm giving you that option in case it comes for some of you guys in the exam that it will tell you put the not null.
Okay.
You guys know what not null means, right?
I don't know.
There's always gonna be a value, right?
Yes, not null means that you should always have something. For example, if you try to connect to, let's say you try to verify, or let's say when you want to create a bank account, you absolutely need a social security number, right? Otherwise, it won't let you create your bank account, right?
Yeah.
So that's,
right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's because the social security column is not null. So you cannot leave it blank. Is what not null means.
Oh, it's like mandatory.
Yes, it cannot be empty. But let's say your middle name for null, right? Let's say your middle name can be empty. That's when you have null. So some people don't have middle names.
Some people don't have a middle name. Okay,
Yes.
good. Thank you.
You're welcome. So that's what it means. So comma.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
The next line
is let's see, okay.
Go back and then go to the next line. Shouldn't have too much space. Go back and then go to the next line. Okay.
So
and then the next one is house size.
House size.
Okay, now here's the trick. Here's the trick. Mm-hmm. The person only put for the assignment. Person put house size, but if you go and you create it with house size, it will give you an error. So you need to make sure it's one word. So house underscore size.
Got it. Okay.
Space varchar 220.
Not null.
Yeah. Not null.
Okay.
The house should have a size, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Date open. Next line.
See, dates.
Date underscore open. Underscore. Oh, it's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Underscore. Yeah.
It's fine. Even that one is fine.
Okay.
Date underscore open space date.
Okay.
Comma.
Line.
Go to the next line. Address. Space varchar 2. Maybe 25. Addresses are usually long.
25. Okay.
Comma.
Phone number.
Go to the next line. Phone number.
Phone. I can put the number sign.
Yeah. Space number.
Okay.
Comma.
Emerald, do we need the space after address and 25, varchar 25? Do you like the space before the comma, after the comma, before?
Yeah, you need space after comma.
Okay. No,
Members.
I'm not sure I put the space in there.
No, I'm talking
No.
about the address. You see the line address.
If you went to the next line, it means there is space.
Okay.
That's why. Yeah, members space varchar 220 or 210.
Name is 10 or 15.
Yeah, you can put it. Yeah, so maybe.
Okay, it's first name. Okay.
Okay, go to the next line. Close the parenthesis.
Okay.
And semicolon.
Okay.
So you see that color, that table
on
the exam, it will be another table. You need to make sure that you know where the schema. The reason why it's better to have that example is because you know where the schema goes and you know where the table goes. Sometimes someone can put create table house at Andrew and then it doesn't work. So just to get used to the right order, right, of things, and then you can just come here and edit to what you will have on the exam, and it will be just easier. So you can just copy all that and paste. Enter.
Oh, you know what? Do I need to shut down my other databases that are open?
Oh no, it's not gonna work because you're connected as Andrew. Okay, it's working.
No. I'm talking about so it doesn't slow down my the exercise.
Yeah, it was kind of slow, but I think it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. All right. And
okay,
then.
Another question.
Go ahead.
If in an exam is not specified like a non-nil, we don't have to put that.
Usually, you would be told to add the constraint null or not null. That's why I wanted you guys to know how to use that so that when it comes on the exam, you're not surprised.
Okay.
Because
but otherwise, you don't have to put it. That's why you see like date open, you don't have not null. Phone number, you don't have not null. Yeah.
And there's some question, some exam is put like non-nil.
Yeah. In some exam, you're required to add not null.
But I said that some exam also and the same question, you put it as no, and the same question is not specified. You say
yes.
Like, that means you don't have to put that.
Yes.
Okay.
If it's not specified, of course you don't have to, but if it's specified, so that you're not surprised that what's not null, what's null, that's why I'm giving you. I'm showing you what it is.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, good. So we created table and drew that house. That's good. That's good. Now the next question, 13, is to insert the following data into the house table. The range, 45 square feet, May 7, 2019, 7875, all on the way, and then the phone number, and then the members. Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Should I keep in the same script or?
Create table.
Or should I create insert?
Insert into table. Yeah.
Okay. So another script insert into table. Yes.
Insert into table.
Okay. All right.
So insert into house or Andrew that house since you're already connected.
So
insert
into
Andrew that house. Space values. Make sure you put values.
Okay.
Go backspace. Okay, go to the next line. Open the parentheses.
Okay, and then
the reason why I'm telling him to go to the next line he could just put space, but it's because so that everybody can see, because it would be a very long line otherwise.
Yes, it's more organized too.
Yes. So open strings. The first one is the range. So when you insert data, it doesn't matter. You can put space if you want. It's fine. You don't. Yeah. Strings. Yeah, just strings. But that one is fine too.
Okay. And then
the next one is 45.
Wait a minute, that's 4,500.
Square feet.
4,500 square feet.
Is 4,500 or 1,000?
4,500,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, square feet.
Okay.
Close the strings, comma. 17. No, you start with the day. No. It will not work like that. Okay, let's do it like that. And it will give, let's do it like that because, okay, go ahead. 2019.
Oh, we say day, I mean, that's fine?
The date, it's not fine, but let's do it like that first. And then
you want to see the
that,
error? Okay.
Yes, because
So
I know it's an error that many people can have.
So we can expect tricks like that. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Comma, space.
Okay.
Open strings. 7875.
Orlando Way.
Space Orlando Way.
Okay.
Close strings. Comma. Open strings. 407-258-8123. That's another error. You shouldn't put the parentheses. It only recognizes numbers. But go ahead.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
And then
close the strings. You forgot to close the strings. Comma, open strings, enter.
Enter. Okay.
Yes. Close strings, close the parentheses, semicolon.
Should I do that here or okay?
Yeah, you can do that here. Okay.
Oh, I was supposed to be going to the line all the time, right?
No, it's fine. I'm not seeing the whole line. Can you show us the whole thing?
Yeah. That's good.
Open. Yes. So that question can be very easy. It can be done in 20 seconds, but it can also take you 30 minutes. Yeah. That's why I want us to take a little bit sometimes on it, because it can take you a while if you don't do it right. The date is wrong. This is not the format. And the phone number is wrong because you shouldn't have parentheses. You should only have number. Remember, the data type is only numbers.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But go ahead, copy and paste it. So I want people to pay attention so that they will know that they need to be careful when they will be.
Enter.
Enter.
Error.
You see?
Wow. Yeah.
Column not allowed.
Column not allowed here. Yep. You need to go fix that.
Oh, yes.
So the date.
Remove the columns between.
The space, you mean?
Remove the column, not the column, the parentheses in the number. You should only have numbers.
Oh, yeah, for the number. Okay. And then space is fine there.
Okay. Now copy that and paste.
How about the date is fine?
No, we just go from errors to errors.
Okay, gotcha. Column not allowed.
Wow. Okay, go back. That's not the error I want you to see. That's not the error. Okay, can you change can you put strings instead?
String where in?
You said instead of the quote mark, can you just put string?
Okay, I got you.
Yes, Emerald, yes.
Yes, Emerald. Like I'm looking for for example, for the numbers, for the phone numbers, the formula that I have here does not have space between them. Is one, and then instead of the double,
that's what I'm doing now.
I just have single string on all of them.
Single string.
And
that's
then
fine.
And then the way the date is written is wrong. I have it written another way. Oh, okay, I understand.
That's why we are doing this, so that people can actually know that you cannot just put any date. You really have to pay attention, because if you just run it and it's fine, people will just forget it and they'll just add whatever date, and then they might spend 40 minutes on something that can take them less than a minute to do.
Okay, thank you.
So the day we're saying for the day.
Yes, and on the number, remove the space for the number. You don't need the space. The numbers, remove the space between the numbers. Okay. Go back. Okay. Now I want you to copy that and paste. Then you should.
You
should have an errors. A non-numeric character was fine where a numeric was expected. So that's in your date, right?
Yeah.
Okay. From date, what you should have is, you start with the day, 17.
Okay. So 17.
Yes, put 17. And then minus 17 minus
05. Oh, May. Okay.
Put 05. Put 05. Put 05. Put
It's not gonna work, Emerald.
I know, but it's. I mean,
you want me to see?
It's good to see it. Yeah.
It's really good to see. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Copy that. Enter.
Not a valid month.
Not a valid month, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So instead of 05, you put
recognize
May.
the date. The date should be, okay, May. All right.
Yes, May. Now the thing is,
Emerald, can you explain that? Because May is a shorter month. What if you have November or December?
Exactly. Thank you. May is a shorter month. So if September comes, or July, instead of July, you would put GUL, right? For June, instead of June, it's only 3 letters max, right? Okay. January, GAN, February, FEB. So because since it's May is short, so you might think, oh, you have to put the whole thing, but no, you just put the first 3 letters.
Okay.
Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, one row.
Okay, now was created, right? And then select all from Andrew.house so that we can view that table.
All right. So
to check all from Andrew. Star. From house. You can just put house because you're already in.
From house. Ah, yeah.
From house. Okay, semicolon.
Okay.
Okay, you see we have the house name, house size, date open, address, phone number, and member. You have everything. Okay, so you add that. Okay, and we're good. So guys, pay attention to the date. It might take you a while because you just put the wrong for and you might not know what's happening, what's going on. So make sure you just put first the day, and then the month. Make sure it's only 3 letters, and then the year.
Okay.
Okay, so you're good. Let's move on to the next. The next question is, create a role called Sherman_role and grant some system and object privileges to Sherman_role.
Okay, so create role.
Yes. Create role.
Alright, so
create role, Sherman_role. It's as easy as that.
Okay, so just type that.
Yeah. Create role, Sherman_role.
Role. And then
semicolon.
Yeah, grant
Now let's grant some privileges. You can grant, create any table or drop any table. It says grant some object privilege system, so you might want to grant at least 2 or 3.
Okay. So grant, say create any?
Yeah, create any table.
Any table, one word, right?
Yeah. No, 2 words. Any space table.
Okay. And
any
then
table to Sherman _row. Or you can just put it in, but it's better like that to just put it. Yeah.
Abdullah, remember the any clause?
Yes.
Yes. You can also put grant flashback on.
The flashback on.
Yes.
Emerald, what role is that?
It's a no.
I'm sorry?
It's flashback on any table to Sherman _row.
Oh, okay.
Okay. A third one?
A third one, grant drop any table to Sherman _row.
Let's go. Okay. All right.
No. Instead of create any table, put alter any table.
Okay.
Okay, because the connect already has the grant any create any table. Okay. Next, let's add some system privileges. Grant insert on Andrew.house to Sherman _row.
Okay.
Grant insert on Andrew.house to Sherman. The next one is grant alter or whatever you want to add. Just add.
Grant alter. Mm-hmm.
Oh, grant flashback any table. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's not grant flashback any table. No. Before, like the third line.
Oh, the third line. Okay. Grant flashback.
Any table.
Oh, not on.
Yeah, flashback any table. Yes.
Flashback any table. Okay. And then.
Now go back. That one was alter, I think, or insert.
Grant alter. On.
Update. You can put update.
Okay.
I mean, you know your object privileges.
Grant update.
Yes.
Okay. On Andrew.house to Sherman row. Okay. What else?
You can put add grant delete.
Miss Emerald.
Yeah, grant delete on, let's say, HR.countries to Sherman _row.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So when because I see
it's
that
countries with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, I see that you're granting a lot of like the any clause, any. Is it to allow the role to go to table like HR or SCAT? Because sometimes those tables come like some question below. We will find those exercise. Is it for that, or do we have to be very specific?
No, you can do it for anyone because the question says grant some system and object privileges. So you have to do choice to grant whatever privileges you want to grant, right? System and object privileges.
Exactly, but I'm just saying, should we bear in mind the question that will follow, like some of the question that we will find a little farther behind?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. All right. So
you can,
good.
but in this case, it's not really, you can just grant DBA and then you're done. But okay, this is just for the sake of practice mainly. But okay, that's good. And then to check it,
Yes.
select role.
I'm sorry?
To check it.
Uh-huh.
Check this privilege. You select role. Put one line down. Go write it down, line down, so that it's not the rest.
Select role. Mm-hmm.
Select role from DBA underscore roles.
DBA underscore roles. Mm-hmm.
Where
role
equal
Sherman
uppercase. Open strings. Where role equals, no, role is lowercase. I mean, it doesn't matter. Equals open strings. Uppercase. Make sure it's always uppercase. Sherman underscore role. Sherman.
Yes.
You have a typo.
I got you. Sherman underscore role.
Yes.
Okay.
Semicolon.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, error line 1, table of view does not exist. Did I do a typo somewhere?
Oh yes, exit. Connect as.
Oh yeah.
Connect as sys. My bad. Connect as sys.
Wait a minute. You say connect as sys?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I was connected as this guy.
Yeah, you're connected as. You cannot.
Should I type exit or should I just see it connect?
Connected as Andrew.
Con space as sys or then.
Okay.
Emerald, there is 2 SQL. It's not going to bother.
No. Oh.
It's because you were on 2 SQL.
No. Okay.
Password is
Brontech 1. No, that's the username. Username is
Name
sys.
Abdullah.
I'm sorry?
That's the username, Abdullah.
Oh.
System.
So username, I'm doing what? System?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brontech 1.
So do we need to put that here somewhere, like, or just gotta remember? Should you put a comment?
Just do it again.
Can you add it on the script?
Can we edit on the script and say connect as sys DBA?
Exit, yeah, Andrew, because we're connected as Andrew.
Normally he wasn't supposed to connect as Andrew in the first place. Yeah.
Really? What did you? We connected as Andrew for.
Yeah, I know.
To create
but
tables.
Check to see, but no, even to create table, we don't need to connect as.
Oh, okay, I got you right here.
That's why we did Andrew that how. That's why, yeah.
Okay.
He wasn't supposed to connect.
Oh, so we just have to. Okay, so to create table, we can create them as sys DBA also.
Yeah, that's why you put create table Andrew that house, because we're supposed to connect direct to be as
okay,
sys.
got you.
Okay,
so we don't need in the script. Okay.
But you can add it in the script in case maybe someone connects as to make sure that the person doesn't forget.
Okay.
So make sure you add. You can just put like PS.
I don't think it's necessary to add in.
Can put this in there or not?
Okay.
Comment line or no?
Yeah, comment that out.
And we say make sure.
Yeah, connect as sys. Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't know, on exam day you're so stressed out that you may forget something that seems that easy and dumb, but you don't know.
Okay.
So make sure you add that.
Now, if I were to copy this, it wouldn't read it, right, in the SQL statement.
Yes.
If I were to copy, it wouldn't read it, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't read it. It wouldn't read it.
Okay. Should I put a semicolon or is it okay? Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna try it. Okay. A non-comment. Make sure. See, there's an error there. that came.
Why don't you put it at the beginning? And so
Attends,
when
Well,
you
that
Vodash,
is taking out
copy,
the
you don't
script.
put it.
Huh?
no,
Just
it's
take it out
because
of
of
the
the
script.
space.
It's gonna be confusing.
It's because of the space. It's
Yeah,
because of the
remove it. Don't put it like
Just
that. It's
remove it.
confusing. Put it
It's
at the
because of the
bottom or
space.
at the
Remove the
beginning.
space. Remove the
Oh, it's
space.
because of space, right?
Yeah, remove the space between. Make sure. Yeah, that one is. It would be fine.
That's why. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, copy and paste it again to see.
But you get the first part, right? The first part is done, so I just need to copy the last two lines.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Well,
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
You see, he didn't read that line.
Oh, okay. When you comment it out, it won't read
I didn't even
it.
type it. I
Okay.
just hit enter actually, so he didn't read it.
Oh, okay.
He didn't read it. That's why, because you put the space. So make sure that after the hashtag you don't put space.
Okay.
Okay. So. Okay.
What? End on comment? What's this?
No, because you just copied that again.
Yeah. So, but I didn't put space, but there's still an issue. Rest of line is ignored. Okay. The comment. Okay. Or should I put?
No, it was.
Or should it supposed to be 1?
Yeah, it was copied. It was copied. Sometimes it does that. It was copied because you copied that from your SQL. But it's fine. And there is another SQL statement to check all the system privileges.
Yeah.
So enter. You can to check, because that one is just to see the role, if the role was created. But the next one can be select all from. Go to the next line. Select all from role space role underscore sys underscore privs.
See priv like this?
Yeah, like privilege. No, PRIV.
Privilege.
Yes, S.
S where space where role equals Sherman underscore role. Make sure Sherman underscore is in caps.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Privilege. Oh, wow.
So you have alter any table, try back any table, drop any table, so you know that it worked. Okay, next question.
Now this is on the system. Alter any table, flashback any table, drop any table. Okay. Now, how do you see like that Andrew he has access to Andrew's?
Oh, you mean for the object privileges?
Yeah, for object privileges, yes. Is there a command that can list those?
It's the same, but instead of sys, it's
object. Can I try that?
Go ahead, try.
You say instead of sys is what?
Wait, or tab. Try tab instead of go ahead, copy it, paste it under, and then
yeah, I got it pasted already. So you say instead of what? I put tab where?
Yeah, paste it. Instead of sys, just put tab.
Oh, tab. Okay, table. Okay, tab. S, right?
Yes.
Like that. Okay.
No. Tab doesn't have S. It's just TAB.
Okay.
Yes.
Table.
And copy and paste.
Bingo.
Bingo.
Right.
Okay.
Good. Thank you. All right.
Thank you. I learned something new today.
So save. Okay.
Okay, good.
So done with this one?
Yes.
All right. So next.
Next question is unlock the user HR and reset the password. That one we already did that, right? But you can just add unlock HR or unlock schema.
Unlock user.
Yeah.
Unlock user and what? And reset password.
Yeah. Just unlock user is fine because to unlock it, you need to reset the password anyway. But go ahead. It's fine.
Okay. All right. So what's the command? Unlock the HR user.
Alter user HR identified by HR account unlock.
HR. By
HR. Yeah. Account unlock.
That's it?
Yes.
No. That's it?
Yes, that's it. That's question 15.
You say reset the password. How can you like, okay, we'll get the comment, all right? We'll get the confirmation.
Yes.
User altered. But how about the password resetting then? Because if
you just reset it, or it's because maybe you should have practiced that before. If you tried to connect before with any password you wanted, you wouldn't have known what the HR password was.
Okay.
So as the DBA, you were able to change that password, right, to whatever password you want, right?
Okay, right here, you're right here actually in the formula, identified by HR. Okay, control. Got you. Okay, so this is done.
So question 16, we'll do that next week. Yeah, we won't do that now because it's chapter 17.
Oh,
so we can skip it, even though I know that some of you already did it. So let's go to question 19. Take a full Armand backup of Florida.
Using the take a full database backup of Florida. Okay.
Take a full Armand database backup. Now it doesn't specify whether it's image copies or backup sets, but by default, when you just issue a backup full database, usually it would be backup sets, but you can specify backup as copy.
Okay, so you're saying here we create new.
No, for that one you don't need, but you go ahead and put Armand backup, so you can add all the different types of backup.
Okay, all right. So first, we have to connect, right?
Yes.
Should I put that in Armand target?
Yes, target /
Okay. And then. And what's the comment?
Okay. There are many comments, so let's put all the comments and people just choose whatever they want. By default, Armand will do a backup set backup because it would only be either 1 or 2 big files compressed, right? So it's easier. So the first one is backup database. You can just put backup database.
First option, right?
Yeah, backup database.
Backup database, okay. That's it?
The other option, yeah, those are just the options, right? The other option is backup full database plus archive logs, plus archive log. Backup full database plus archive log.
Plus archive log or logs.
Archive log.
Log, okay. All right.
The other one is backup as copy.
Backup.
Database, or backup as copy full database plus archive logs.
Database plus archive log.
Yes.
Okay.
Miss Emerald, are all the same? You just pick what you want? Or depends on
they're not the
question?
same. Backup database is the same as backup set. It's the same. So that's why we don't need to add as backup set. By default, Armand will do a backup set. But backup as
Okay.
copy, it's when Arman would back up each files, right? Included the whole file, included the empty blocks, right? So it would be a copy of your physical files that you have. But backup sets are like big, huge data files that is made of your data file but compressed. Yes. Okay. So you have these three options mainly: backup, as copy, full database. So it's up to you. You can just put backup, full database plus archive log because
So
you
what
won't
is
really
the easier
need.
and the quicker? Because we're racing against time here.
Yeah, the quicker would be backup database because you won't need to back up the archive logs. And the second easiest would be backup because most of the data files are empty. So it would be easier to just, the blocks are empty. So backup database and backup, I mean, backup sets would definitely be easier. Yeah, would be the fastest.
So the order you have them in actually is fine. Okay.
Yeah, that's actually the right order. The least one take more time, but the least one you would have the exact same copy of your data files.
Oh, I need to exit here, right?
Yes.
Exit. All right, and then yeah, I'm
or you
still
can
in
also
Florida.
do backup incremental level 0 database. That's also another option. Let me
The
just
fourth
list.
option.
Fourth option, backup incremental level 0 database.
Zero database.
Yes. No, level 0. It's the number 0.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's good for now. Yeah. All of them would be basically full backups. Okay, now connect to Arman. And
I get. Actually, I can copy, right? I can copy those two. Yeah.
Yeah, from SQL, what you
No,
can do
it won't work.
is
It won't work because I need first to connect to Arman and then after I do the other command.
Yes, but if you were already connected.
If I were in SQL, okay. Oh, actually, let me go back to SQL.
You would just put the question mark.
Question mark. Yeah, you're right.
In front of Arman target, and you would directly connect to Arman.
So it works all the time. You put the question mark.
Yes.
Yes.
But what I was gonna say, like I cannot copy all of them at once. In that case, I have to do step by step.
No, only do one. We won't have time to do everything.
Okay.
Because backup as copy takes a while.
Yeah. So since I'm not left SQL already, I'm just gonna type. Oops. What am I doing? Why is it taking long?
That's Arman.
Okay. And then we decided we're gonna do option 2.
Abdullah, did you check the database is pointing to?
Yeah, we checked it before, right? Florida. Or should I check it again?
Oh, okay. No, I see it. I was just wondering.
We checked it before. Oops, I'm sorry. Connected to Florida.
Yeah, I saw it. All is good. Thanks.
Did you back up the database plus archive logs?
No, we didn't do that.
Okay,
yeah, that's what we did. That's what we did.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
That backup full database plus archive log. Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, now.
Well, let's wait. It's gonna take a while.
Oops. Okay, so while he's doing that, can we do a script for the next question or?
Okay, the thing is we need Arman.
Okay.
We need Arman to do the next questions.
That's
what I'm saying we need our man. It will be long. It's better to, so that if someone doesn't know what to do, that they know how to go there and fix it. That's why I wanted to do it once it's done.
What is doing that, Emerald? The space issue we had earlier with our FRA because of the backups, right?
Yes.
Is for, we're keeping them for 8 days, right? 7 days.
Yes.
Now, will it automatically replace, like overwrite the previous backups, or do we have to manually erase those?
You have to manually erase them.
And you cannot program it, like you cannot.
Yeah, you can do that, but that's for DB2. You can program to delete all the obsolete backups.
Okay.
After a certain number of days. Yeah.
So it's done.
Okay, it's done. Now let's go back to the next question is, okay, log tables code.dpt. Oh, my bad. I thought, okay, my bad.
All right, so
okay, so what you want to do is open 3 screens.
3 screens of what? Of
on Putty.
On Putty, okay. Am I doing new session? Or should I duplicate or?
Yeah, duplicate 3.
Okay. Oh, I should have changed the color. It's fine. It's okay.
It's fine. And connect to your database, Florida, on the 3 of them, on the other 3 screens.
All right, so in SQL?
Yeah, connect to SQL on all of them, all the 3.
Okay. Done.
The last one, you're not connected.
I'm sorry?
You're not connected.
Oh, I'm
the
not
last
here. Okay. Uh-oh.
Okay, good. The 3 screens are connected. You need to have 4 screens.
Oh, 4. One more.
Yeah. You created 3 more. Because it says that you need to create a queue of 3 waiters. So 3 people need to be waiting. And for that one, you need to make sure that the screens is open. Those 4 screens remain open until the end of the exam, until someone comes to check that you
really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even from distance? I mean, from like remote locations?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So they will just check it, like check the server from a distance, from afar?
No, we will check the screens. We need to see that there are 3 waiters.
Okay.
6 dB.
Emma, so we didn't do question 20.
That's what we are doing. We need to first log that table.
Okay.
Log table score.emp. Okay, first let's unlock score.emp.
Okay, so I'm done with ARM, and here I can exit.
Yes.
And then I'll connect SQL straight. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Okay, so you say the first
now
one?
From here, you want to unlock alter user Scott identified by Scott account unlock. You want to unlock that account first.
Okay, alter user Scott.
Scott identified by Scott.
Scott. What's next?
Account unlock.
Account unlock. Okay. That's it?
Yes.
Okay, user altered.
Now you, yes. Now lock table. You forgot to write your script.
Oh.
Lock table and create. You can just add one like lock table and create queue of 3 waiters. You can just create a script like that. Create a queue and lock table.
Create a queue.
Yeah, create a queue and lock.
Them in backup and recovery, or you want
It shouldn't be in backup recovery though.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, cancel that. User, right? I mean, table. Right here, right? Create user and table. That's fine.
Yeah, you can go there. You can go there. You can put lock table and queue. Lock and queue.
Lock and queue. Lock table and queue. Okay. And then next command was
lock table. Score that DEP. What's the name of the table? Lock table score that DEPT.
Depth. Okay.
In exclusive mode.
In exclusive mode.
Yes.
So we're locking the table in exclusive mode.
We're not doing like something and without committing it and then to lock it, or
no, that's the first question. Lock the table. That's the first question. Lock the table. So you need to lock it.
Yeah, but if you run something and you don't commit it, the table will still be locked, right? Like if you do a transaction on the table but you don't commit.
I have a question.
Yes, but the question 20, before you do the question 21, the question 20 tells you to lock that table. So the SQL statement to lock the table. Why not just lock it?
Okay, just using a SQL statement instead of locking it with a transaction. Okay.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Okay. All right, so I'll go and log it.
Before that, you need to first, okay, go ahead, lock it. But you also need to describe that table.
Oh, first, yeah.
Yes. After locking, describe it. The comment after that.
You mean
because
okay. Desk.
Go to the next line, desk, score.dpt. It should always describe the table because the table don't all look alike. And for you to be able to create to know how to create a queue, you need to make sure how to edit.
Oh yeah.
To create it, to update. Okay. Describe score.dpt. Okay.
So you gotta take one by one, right?
No, he can do both.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be in sequence.
You copied both?
Yeah.
Okay. Table locked and then describe. Click enter. Okay, so in the score.department, we have department number, the name, lock.
Yeah, the name and lock. Okay. All right.
Okay. So from there, you can edit it. From there, you can know how to edit it. We know that we have.
Okay, so now I'm done with this.
Can you go back to describe? Can you go back to
the screen?
Yes. Yes. To Puri.
Okay, you go.
Okay, from the table, you know that in one we have number 2, so we can only have 2 numbers.
Yeah.
We know that we have the department name, and we know that we have
location, location.
Varchar 213, so numbers, letters or numbers.
Yeah.
You know, can only have 2 characters. Okay, now select all from Scott department.
Select all from Scott department.
Yes. All from Scott department.
Like that, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So we know that we can only have two numbers, meaning we cannot have 100 or 200. We can only have 2.
Yes. Yeah.
Meaning from 10 to
20,
90.
30, 40.
90.
Okay.
Yes. And the name and the locations. Okay, now let's go and edit it.
From here or from this
from
window?
the notepad.
Oh.
Yes. Now that we know what the table look like,
okay.
We don't want to update that table. It looks like it's better to insert. Just from looking at the table, you can know what would be best, what would be.
Yes.
Yeah. So for that table, it's better to insert.
Okay.
So let's insert. Can you make it look like we can actually see both?
See both. Okay, no problem.
That we can see the putty and the
script.
Notepad.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. Now we can insert space into Scott.department. Values. Space, open the parentheses. We know we can only add 3, open the parentheses, open strings. Since we have 40, let's add 50. 50, close strings, comma, open strings. Let's put, we have accounting, let's put solutions.
Department name. And do we need to look at the description, or we fine for those for the others? Do we need for like department name and stuff? Oh, I'm sorry, it's here. Okay, you say to put solutions?
Yeah, solutions. It can be a department name. I don't know.
Department accounting, research, sales, operation, marketing, or no? Huh?
Yeah, we can put marketing or whatever. Marketing. So for that table, it's better to insert.
Okay. Insert. Marketing.
Yeah, close the strings.
And then
comma.
What if we update the table?
And
update.
Yeah.
That's like I said, right? When you look at the table, why would you want to update that table? I mean, you can update that table. Don't get me wrong, right? You can update it. You would do the same thing to update it, right? You would update the table. But when you look at it, you can tell that it's better to just add a new row instead of changing from, let's say, Boston to another city.
Okay.
Lanham.
Okay. Whatever.
What did you want? Bigger, like.
This is
I was thinking like Los Angeles because it only has big cities. But if you want Lanham, it's fine.
All right.
Okay. Now you can. Okay, for that exercise, you can create other users, but honestly, it's not necessary. With the same user, it will still create a queue. So you don't want to waste your time like that.
Okay.
And it doesn't specify to create other users to create that queue. So you can just do everything as is.
Okay. Please.
Yes.
Why do you have 50?
What?
We picked
Why did you have 50 on the script?
You see the department number on the blue screen?
Right there.
You see the last one is 40, and you can see it's like from 10 to 10 is 10, 20, 30, 40. So the next logical would be 50, right?
Okay.
All right, so that's good.
That's good.
Okay. Do you want to display it, show it, or?
That's fine. Now go to the other 3 and just enter the same thing.
Okay. Okay, the same thing?
Yeah, the same thing. Or you can just edit 60 and instead of marketing, add something else, but you don't really need to do that. Okay. But you can do that just for the sake of practice if you want. You can put 60, and instead of marketing, you can put administration or HR. And instead of Atlanta, you can put Miami.
Okay. All right, next one. Okay.
Enter.
That's there. That's waiting. The queue.
Yes. Yes.
I'll do the same exercise here.
Yeah, on all the other 3 screens, it's the same.
With different values.
No. It can be the same. It doesn't matter.
Really?
Yeah.
Because after it's gonna update when you release the lock, right? Or you're not doing that?
No, it would still commit, right? It would still commit. It
Commit
would just
with
commit the last
value.
transaction.
Oh,
Even
not
if
different.
it's the same, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
We may roll back.
What Prof wants to see,
okay.
is just the queue.
Okay. No problem. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, so that's done.
Okay. And the last one, you did it for all of them?
Yes. All of them, yep.
Okay, can I see that it's waiting? All of them are waiting.
Yeah, this is you see the first one here? Okay, and then the next one, right?
Okay.
Third one.
The last third one.
And this is the fourth one, the first one that did it earlier.
Okay, so you leave it like that.
Okay.
You leave it like that, and you continue as your assignment. You don't commit. You just continue your assignment.
Okay.
Or you can commit later, or you can commit now, and so the other one will be waiting.
Change the arm and backup retention. Okay. So commit now. Is it
no, continue your assignment. Continue the exam. Actually, I think it's better to even have 4 because you need that screen to continue. So just leave that one like that.
Okay.
And open another one.
This is the way I've been working on. So I leave this one open, a brand new one.
Yeah, open another section.
Yes. Open a new one.
Okay.
Duplicate.
Just to continue. Okay.
Because for you to have 3 waiters, you need to have at least 3 users. Right.
No, I got the 3 open already. 3 waiters.
Yes, but the thing is that if you commit with the first one,
I got you. Okay. Huh? Okay.
So on the exam day, we don't commit at all.
All right, so this is my new one.
On the exam day, the question, right, is create a queue of 3 waiters. So the 3 waiters should be waiting.
Right? I will leave the screen and go away.
Yes. You can leave the screen and go away, or you can commit, but make sure that those screens are still open, that you can show that so that Prof can see that, okay. Or whoever is going to check or if I come, I see that you guys did it.
How is Prof going to check if you do the exam online?
Find a way.
He'll check your screens, right? You like what Abdullah is doing right here.
He can connect.
Someone will be checking his screen. Like I can see what he's doing, right?
Okay.
Emerald, your suggestion is to do like Diallo is doing, leave the first screen open and then continue the exam on the 5th screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so
This is normally what we do. Normally. Okay. Okay, next question is change the Armand Backer retention policy to 4 days.
okay. So I need to
connect to Armand
again. Okay. Actually, okay. Is it gonna see?
Armand, give me 2 minutes.
Abdullah, you didn't add the 7A on the script.
I'm sorry?
You didn't insert the Scott depth values 7A on the script.
She said it wasn't necessary, so I removed that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this is just, I'm trying to put a comment actually for
the
other.
Hello. So if you didn't use the deadline, so how did you use the
On the
I think that you can just add the comment. I think you can add the comment that you that maybe we can just modify and edit it one line, right? Like insert one to. I mean, we can edit
on the other session. Yeah, that's what I just typed in here. Like type the following on the other sessions command on the other sessions.
Okay, so but you guys know how to update, right?
Update, no.
We already.
Well,
update.
Oh, you're back. Okay, updates.
No, not in Armand. I'm asking you guys. We still have to update in class. We did it.
Yeah, we
update.
did.
We use the.
Okay.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to type it to put in the script. You say.
Yeah, the thing is, it depends.
Key.
It mainly depends on the
structure you say.
On the table that you have. For example, for HR, that employees, it's better to update. But for Scott, that department, it's better to insert. So it just depends on the table that you have, right? So, but I know that you guys know how to update. We did it.
Oh yeah, update.
If you don't know, go back to your notes. And that's why we did insert, because I know that we never inserted before, did we? No,
we didn't.
Yeah. Yes, we didn't. That's why. Okay, from here on Armand, okay, create the directory for set changes on Armand. You go to backups and then set changes.
Okay, so here, what's the command?
Show all. No, show, that's here, I know. Show all, ALL.
Oh, okay.
I know. It can be confusing, but
sure.
It comes. Yes. Okay, so here you have all the different options. So the first question, the question 22, is change the Armand Backer retention policy to 4 days. Here it says configure retention policy to redundancy.
Retention policy to 4 days. Retention policy. Okay, we're here to redundancy 1.
Yes.
That's it?
No. That's not what it's saying. Let me read. Policy to 4 days.
National policy.
To recovery window of 4 days. That's what it should be.
So change retention policy.
Recovery, yes. To recovery window of 4 days, because here it's asking, and the question can be different. The question might be change the Arman backup retention to redundancy 4 or to redundancy 2. Or it would say change the Arman backup retention policy to 4 days. So in this case is configure retention policy to window of 4 days. To recovery window of 4 days. To recovery window of 4 days. Recovery windows, make sure you guys remember, I'm sorry. Recovery window is the number of days that your backups are kept, right? Are considered non-obsolete, and redundancy is the number of backups that are kept.
Okay.
Right? Meaning when you have configure retention policy to redundancy 1, it means that once you have one backup, when you run a second backup, the old backup would become obsolete.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Okay. But the line with typed here is not listed, right? Configure retention.
No, the reason actually both are on the same line is because you have it set to redundancy 1 that you don't have. But you will see that when you set it to recovery window of 4 days, you will see that, yes.
Okay. All right,
it would come, it would show, yes.
And we don't need to create a script for this, right?
You can show all is the main option, but make sure, because sometimes if someone issues show all and the person doesn't see recovery window of 4 days, you might be tempted to just put configure retention policy to redundancy 4.
4, yeah.
But they mean 2 different things. They don't mean the same things. Redundancy 4 means that after the 4th backup, it will become obsolete once you have 4 other backups, right? Yeah. But recovery of 4 days, it means that after 4 days, once the backups are 4 days old, they become obsolete. So it's different, because you can run 2 backups, right, a day, or you can run a backup after a week. So it's different. Okay, so just copy the 2 SQL statements, because depending on the question that comes, some people might have retention policy to redundancy, and some people might have it for recovery window.
Okay,
so
sure.
Copy both and put it in there. Okay, show all.
And then this one here. Okay, so I'm gonna call this one. We're doing Arman. This is backup, on the backup.
Yeah, yes. Backup.
Arman retention policy. Well, should I put parameters? No, sir. Retention.
No, you can name it set changes Arman.
Arman, set changes.
Set changes, yeah. Or Arman reconfiguration.
Okay, good. I think I like that better. It's not SQL, but I'm just gonna put that there. Okay. Yeah. All right. So first one will show all. First, you have to be in Arman.
Yes.
Okay.
Make sure you show
Arman.
Get. Make sure I put that there in case.
Yes, but from
Arman
the script
target.
only, he should know he's in Arman. But go ahead, Arman target /.
Okay, and then show all.
Mm-hmm.
Then paste that other one, yeah. Okay. All right.
And then paste the other one too.
Which one?
You can comment it out, but just add it.
Add what?
Because redundancy.
I'm not following you. You say
Add
redundancy?
the other one too, because they are both.
Oh, the first one.
Yes. Click on show all. I want you to click on show all.
Again?
Yeah, go ahead. You see?
Oh.
Now it's back to redundancy, recovery window of 4 days, you see? So that's why I want you to add both so that people would actually remember what's the other one in case they have recovery window of 4, so that they know that the other one is redundancy. And if people have redundancy, they will know that the other one is recovery window of 4 days.
Oh, so you don't get, it's not, they don't appear at the same time.
Yeah, they don't appear at the same time. They don't appear at the same time. That's what's tricky.
Oh, and it says, okay,
so both
here,
can come to
default.
the exam,
It
or
says
only one
default.
comes?
This is default actually.
Both
there.
can come at the exam. That's exactly why.
This is default
Okay.
actually. Redundancy is default by default. It says it here.
Yes.
Okay. Like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Remove default. It's not really.
Okay. All right. Since it's a
You might be
comment.
asked to do redundancy 2 or redundancy 3. No, it doesn't have to be redundancy 1.
Okay.
It wouldn't be redundancy 1.
Okay.
And you can also add configure retention policy to none.
It's not here.
But I don't think that's what will come. So just continue.
Oh, configure retention policy to none.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, means there is no policy, there is no.
Alright, so
okay.
Auto backup on.
The next one is auto backup. You see it's off, right? You put it on. That's the next question. Configure control file auto backup. That's the one. Control file auto backup.
Okay,
yes.
right here. Off. Okay.
Yes. On. You put it on.
Okay.
Okay, you said it? Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. The next question.
Manually clone database Florida to step 10.
It's a clone. The next one is cloning. Okay,
yes.
good. Now let's clone.
Right.
Are you ready for the script?
The script?
You create a directory cloning.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Close this.
We'll finish this today. We'll finish this in less than an hour. Okay. I mean, in an hour it should be done.
So cloning.
Yeah, add a script cloning. The directory cloning.
Okay.
Create a directory cloning.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then open and then create a file named called cloning.
Called cloning.
Yes. User managed cloning. Yes.
Yes. Prof did this, and I know a lot of people's head were spinning. And Prof said you have good tricks on how to do this. So we will be following you carefully. He said you have a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my clonings always go smooth. That's why.
Please help us, because he's cloning. I was like, no, I have another way. This is not the way I was taught. So please teach me something else.
I don't even remember how he did it.
I don't know. It was confusing to me. And I have already cloned 3 databases.
Oh, okay. You did it. Wow, perfect. Right.
Of course you did. Okay, let's do it then step by steps. This is the cold cloning because you have hard cloning in DB2. So make sure this is cold cloning.
Yeah, database.
User manage. But
Yes.
you can call it like that.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry. So we're doing it's cloning. Okay.
Okay. Now put the number one.
Number one, first step.
Okay. Before number one, type connected to the source database.
Connect to the source database.
You should already be connected to the source database. So let's put connect to the source database.
Oh, okay. Connect to the source database. Okay. First step, right?
Yes. It's good that from the beginning, as you practice, it's very clear. So that after that, you can just skip steps, but you make sure, comment it out. Connect to the source. Connected to the source database instead of connect.
Okay.
You should already be connected to the source database. Okay. So here, what's the source database?
It's Florida.
Yes, Florida is the source database here. Exactly. Now it looks a little bit like the script to create the database, except that there are a few things that you can do instead as well.
Okay.
So connected to the source database, Florida. Okay. Everybody should know what the source database is and the target database is because we'll be using it a lot. The first step is to create the directories. So exclamation.
Okay, the first step is to create the drive. I was trying to look at my note. Okay.
Yes, so
Oradata slash, okay.
Yes, one, create all the relevant directories.
Should I put the number sign as a comment or should I just put the SQL statement?
No, put one.
Okay.
We have steps. Yeah.
Okay. So one.
Create all the relevant directories.
Relevant
directories or all the directories needed.
Directories. Okay.
I think relevant is with A, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm going back. Okay.
Okay. Next.
Go
to the next line. Next line again. No.
Oh. And
each time we have steps. Yes. Exclamation.
Okay.
No. As we create, we put it inside, right?
Okay.
Exclamation mark. MKDIR.
Oh, now okay. MKDIR.
Yes. MKDIR
slash
minus
data.
PV.
Oh, minus PV. Okay.
Minus PV. We already talked about minus PV, right?
Yes. It's going to create all the directories, and the subdirectories.
Yes. Okay. That's exactly why we took our time. We took a day to create the database manually so that we wouldn't have to spend too much time since you already don't know the command. So mkdir minus pv slash oradata slash the database is state 10. State 10.
State 10, okay.
Yes. State 10, not date 10.
Oh, I'm sorry. State 10, yeah, I missed the S. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? A, like my first name. Okay, state 10.
Okay.
Slash.
Next line.
Okay. I don't put the slash.
So here, no, you don't need to.
Okay. And it says,
you can, but you don't need to. Yeah. Okay. Here we have the live location, directory. That's of course very important. So the next would be the ADAM. You guys remember the ADAM?
Yes, in the Oracle Home. I'm sorry.
Yes.
In the Asian Oradata. I'm sorry, Oracle Base.
Yes, Oracle Base. We created the ADAM also when we created the database. You guys remember?
Database. Yes.
Yes.
The base and then this, yeah. So.
mkdir minus pv. mkdir space minus pv space slash user1
slash app slash
oracle slash admin
slash the database name
slash state 10 database name
10 slash ADUMP. Okay. All right.
Next. Okay, you see on the one, create all the relevant directories for the target database. I want you to add that so it's clear. For the target database. Good. Okay.
And should I put the name? Okay, states.
Yeah, state 10. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Okay. So the
I should
next
comment
line.
this out then.
Yeah, comment this out.
Yeah,
comment this out. You can comment this out. Okay, the next line is you create the FRA now for that. Your directory for the FRA for that database. So go back, go to the next. Okay, MKDIR.
Abdullah, remove the space when you comment out. That's what Emerald said.
It doesn't matter really, but okay.
No, you should.
Huh?
No, it matters. You shouldn't have the space.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah.
Because it gave us the same error even when I removed the space.
No, it didn't give the error.
No,
it was
I remember.
Because it was copied from the other. It was copied from Pudi already.
Okay, all right.
It wasn't. Yeah. Okay, so MKDI R space minus PV.
We're creating, what are we creating again?
Slash Aura FRA.
Oh, FRA, okay.
Yeah, slash Aura data.
Aura data, but okay. Aura data
slash FRA.
States.
Slash state 10.
State 10, okay.
So we directly add the FRA for that database because we wanted to put that database in archive log mode because since it's a clone, it would already be in archive log mode.
Okay.
Go to the next one. So that's the first step. We create all the relevant directories for the database.
Okay.
The second step, 2.
Okay.
Edit Aura tab and TNS name, that's Aura.
TNS names that Aura. Okay.
Go down one line. Exclamation. Echo. Exactly. Space. Open strings. State 10. Actually, if you already have your
I can copy from there. Yeah,
just copy from there. Exactly. You see? Exactly. You can just copy from there because you already understand how it works. So you don't need to really spend too much time on that.
Brontech, okay, all right. So should I copy the whole thing here?
No. You only copy go back up. You only need to copy the first one.
The equal and equal. The 2 equals.
Yeah, only copy the 2 equals.
I'm gonna change the name. Okay.
Yes. Only copy the 2 equals.
Oh, I cannot do 2 at a time. I have to do one at a time. So copy. Okay.
You can copy all of 3 and then go back and take this.
You're right. I could have done that too.
Oh, what's the baby talking? Okay, copy the 2.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So here.
Okay, make it full screen so we can make sure that it's right.
All right, so
okay.
State 10.
Okay, for the sake of the, so that people don't get confused, make sure that it's student XXS when you share it with them.
Yeah.
You can edit that later, but for now we need to do it. But make sure it's student XXX.
Just have to put a comment on that to make sure. Okay, so
you change it from Europe to state 10. Yes.
You need a 2 exclamation point. Do you need that?
Why? Yeah, we need the exclamation to.
You need that because this is what you have in your Aura tab, right? Mm-hmm. That's exactly how it's written in your Aura tab. So you need that.
So.
Okay, you're good.
That's it. And should we put a comment to remind people to edit the student name? Or no, it's okay. Everybody will remember it.
People should know that they need to edit the student. But you can add a comment in case. Sometimes people are distracted because it's the exam and they are stressed out. Mm-hmm. So you can add that comment.
To include
Okay, make sure to include your student name. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
All right.
Can you go back to the end of the statement so we make sure that everything is there? Is there one? Okay, good, good. So that's the second step. Very important step. If you don't add the TNS name, I can see your screen.
Can't? Oh, I mean, it's okay.
Okay, maybe it's from me. It's my. I don't know. Okay, I can see it now. Okay, make sure it's very important that you add the listener. I know that when Prof. Day he didn't add the listener, but you need to make sure you add the listener because if you don't add the listener, yeah, I know he said, oh, it's not that important, but make sure you add the listener now because if you don't add the listener now and you go to question, create a database link, it would fail.
Okay.
Because you would have forgotten and then you would have to go all the way to WinSCP, add the listener there, copy. This is too much time that you can save at least 5 minutes by doing that.
Right.
So always add your listener here. So you're done. Your TNS name, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so the next step, step 3. Create P file. Step 3. From the source database. Let's even be specific.
Create P file
from the source
database.
Create P file from the source database.
Florida.
For the delete everything. I want to.
Okay. Create P file.
From the source. No, I want it to be clear because because I can say create P file for the source database from the source database SP file, but it might be confusing, right?
Okay, create the target database P file from the source database.
Create, delete. I want to rephrase it. Let me rephrase it.
Okay, go ahead. Create.
Delete again. Create.
Oh, delete.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
From the source database SP file, right? We use the source database SP file to create the new P file.
Yes.
Right. So from the source database SP file, create the P file for the new database. Or for the target database, for the new database.
For the target database.
Okay. Target and put new between parentheses. I know at first it can be a bit confusing. So put new in parentheses. Okay, good. New database. So here,
maybe you should also put after source, put old database.
Yes, put source old.
Older, not where?
Yes. So even on the first line, you see where on the first line connected to source, put old. Because sometimes like, which one is source, which one is target, which one is first?
The first line. Okay.
The first line, the very first line. Source, put old. Okay, good. And target, put new. Good.
So now that we listed, we don't need it repeated here then. Okay.
Yeah, we don't need to. Okay, so from the source database, so we use the Florida database SP file to create the new database P file.
Okay, source database, okay, SP file, new target, okay. I guess it doesn't.
It makes sense like that, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes, it is. Why are you
good.
putting underscore?
Just to correct it, it's all right. Okay.
Okay, next line. Me, so I didn't understand why, but okay. Create SP file. The SQL statement is create P file.
Wait a minute, but here, wait a minute. Here we have to connect as what? We link to which database here?
You're still connected as the source. That's why we put connected to the source database.
I'm still connected as a source.
Don't worry, I will tell you when to switch.
Okay, so create
P file.
P file from SP file. Huh?
Yeah, create P file.
Make sure it's there. P file. I remember that from
P file equals.
Oh. P file equals.
Create P file equals. Equals. Open strings. Open strings. $.
Will you recognize? Okay. Okay.
Oracle _ home.
Slash DBS.
Slash DBS. Slash
init. Wait a minute.
Yes. Init.
Init. Florida.
What comes next? No. Read. Read what we said. From the source database SP file.
From the source.
File for the target database.
So it's going to be
from the target states.
Yes.
State.
It's going to be state. Here we are still connected to Florida, right? But we are using the SP file for Florida to create the SP file for the new database that you want to create.
The P file, you mean? Huh?
Yeah, but before you can create the P file, you would create before you can create the SP file, you have to create the P file first.
Exactly.
So create
init state10.ora.
Oh yeah, that's why you have access to the directory. It's not in SQL mode. You are still working the operating system, so you can create. You can copy. You can create a file there, right?
No, here you are in SQL.
Oh, you're in SQL.
You're in SQL, yes.
That's right. But how can you create? Okay.
The SQL statement isn't done.
Continue first.
Okay.
Go back. Close the strings.
Okay.
From SP file.
Oh, you can do that.
Yes.
I didn't know.
Of course,
that.
You're just doing it.
Semicolon.
Okay.
So that's the sequence. Now it makes sense. Now it's the whole thing, right?
Yes. P file equals.
Yes, it does.
Create P file equal states.
Abdullah, you don't need the exclamation at the beginning. Great.
You don't need no. It's a SQL
statement.
You are in SQL. It's the SQL statement.
Yeah. Okay. This doesn't make sense to me though. Like we are connected to Florida, right?
Yes.
And then in Florida we are creating a P file.
Yes.
There's gonna be a copy. That's gonna be called. Init state10.ora. Yes. So that means we're creating that in Florida.
No, you're creating that from Florida.
We created from Florida, right? We are using the SP file of Florida, right?
Yes.
To create the P file for the new database that doesn't even exist yet.
Okay, that doesn't exist yet. Yes.
Remember that P file is a text file.
So P file. So this is not the P file. We are just
gathering the information that are in the SP file to be identical to the P file that you want to use for the new database.
Yeah, what my thing is, like, my confusion is coming from is like, you know the statement we use to create, like, when we want to sync the SP file and the P file, you want to synchronize them, we say create P file from SP file, right?
Yes.
Because you're in the same database.
Exactly, yes.
But here is like two databases that you're working with. One is not created yet, but one is already created, the source one. So you take the source one and you're already setting the stage for the new one. That's what she's doing.
No, I get that, but what I'm saying, when you look at the command create P file, I thought when you are in a directory, like in a database, whenever you specify P file, it's automatically the P file for that database.
Exactly. That's why we needed to specify a new P file.
Location. Okay, the location of the new P file. And that's what she put here. Oracle home. Okay.
No, I see what he means, because like we always create P file from SP file, right?
Yes.
And when we create P file from SP file, it's Oracle home /dbs/init, let's say Florida, that Ora would be, right?
Yes.
But here we are creating a new P file.
But it's going to be temporarily a new P file that's going to be temporarily belong to Florida.
It's going to be the same.
It's the same, exactly. It's a copy. It's exactly the copy.
It's just a different name. It's just a different name.
It's just a different name. It's exactly
Also,
the same as the normal P file that is init state 10.
So we could have just did a CP, and then given the name of the new name. Like we could have done a CP of the init Florida.ora, and then give it the name of init state 10.
Yeah, you could have done that.
Okay, all right, good. Okay, I understand. Okay. All right, so
we could have done that too. But that way is in case you didn't edit your P file, right?
Yes.
In case you didn't edit your P file, it's better to just do it like that, so that you know that it's exactly the same as what as the state of your current SP file.
Okay.
So 5. Let's edit the P file.
So
4, sorry. Edit P file.
Okay. Step 4.
Now we are going to edit the P file.
Edit P file. Now this is the P file for
yeah, we edit the P file for
the target database.
Yes.
So this is the duplicated SP file that is on this P file.
That is going to be edited.
Okay.
Yes. And as soon as it's going to be edited, it won't be good anymore for the old one. So it wouldn't be used anymore for the old one as soon as we edit it.
Exactly.
Oh, so you will change some data in there.
Yeah, clearly.
Okay, okay.
Because if we open that SP file, it would look exactly the same, but you want to change it to state 10. Okay.
Makes sense.
So exclamation mark. So I understand what was Abdullah concerned.
Okay.
So that P file could still be used as long as it's not edited. But as soon as we edit it, which is after 2 seconds, right? It wouldn't be good anymore for Florida.
Okay, good.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Now exclamation mark. You guys remember the comment?
Should I copy that? Yeah. Edit the said.
Exactly.
Said something. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, but don't use that one because it's different.
Okay. Okay. Just use a said.
Yes. Destic said.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So said recursive. Said minus I.
The first one.
We're gonna replace
Florida. Everything Florida. Yeah, we replace Florida.
Florida by state 10.
And then Europe by state 10. Exactly.
State 10. Okay. And then in
/1.
Do I need to put let me see here.
Actually, you can just put Oracle Home. You can just use the same that you have earlier. No. Go. No. It's not just. You see what you have. State 10. You see user 1/app/oracle/product.
Okay, user 1/app. Yeah.
Oracle Home /dbs/ yeah, that's one.
Let me use the whole thing, right?
Okay, you can use the whole thing if you want. /dbs.
Wait a minute, I have that somewhere. Where did I have that?
Yeah, you have it right there. Oracle Home /dbs/init10 that you just created it. Yes.
Yeah, but I should put the full path, right? Or should I put the?
Yeah, I think it's better to put the full path. Just put the full path. That's why I wanted you to use the user one. Other things some. Put DB_1 as well. DB1_1 as well.
Yeah, I'll go the whole.
Okay, you can just type it down. It's fine. DB_1 _1/DBS /init state 10.ora.
Okay.
Semicolon.
It's a
semicolon.
Oh, you need it here, even though it's a Unix. It's a command line.
You're still in SQL.
No, but I put the exclamation mark that takes us into the prompt, the command prompt.
Yeah, you don't really need it, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's better to put it.
Okay, so
Okay,
next.
Okay, next. Said, okay, so here we edited the P file, right?
Yeah.
Now, it's not, we don't have Florida in there anymore. Now we have state 10 anymore. So now it's really the P file ready for the state 10 database. We good?
Yes.
Now we are going to step 5.
Step 5, okay. All right.
Step 5.
Uh-huh.
Create the trace control file.
Okay, copy of the control file in the trace control file. Yes. Okay. Okay.
Emero, can you explain it again? Why S and G in front of Florida / state 10?
Because what it basically means is everything, like the S and the G means like everything that was is basically saying that everything that is in that specific file in its state at 10, we change it. That's the SQL command to change everything that is Florida and change it with state 10. This is what the S and G are there for.
All right.
Are we good?
Yeah.
It's just edit.
So you mean everywhere there is the word Florida, that word is changed into the word state, onto those two words, state 10.
Yep.
Exactly.
Good.
So now it's now it's really the P file for the
it's a sequence. It's an operating system command. Just okay. Now create control file to trace.
Yeah, and this is a it's a SQL statement, right?
Yes. Create control file to trace.
Control file to trace.
No. That's not the SQL statement. I'm sorry. Go back.
Okay.
Go back.
So it's a prompt. Okay. Unix. That's it.
It's alter database backup.
Huh?
No. Delete.
Yeah, that cannot work on the
okay.
Alter database. Backup control file.
Yeah. Backup control file.
Control file, one word, to trace.
To trace, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
As space, open strings, data, / state 10, /
I give it a name.
Yeah. Name it control state 10 so that it would be big and it would be easily. Control state 10, uppercase.
All on.
Put state 10 all uppercase so that it will be like big in the middle when you will be looking for it.
So state 10, over data / control state 10 or over data /
yeah, control state 10. Alright, that's no. You're creating
a directory first.
We're creating the directory state 10, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's why we're gonna save a script in there. Actually, yes.
Exactly. Now we are going to create that file, right?
Script. Yeah, we're gonna call. You say we want all in uppercase or lowercase?
Put control lowercase and then state 10 uppercase.
Or all in one word.
Yeah, uppercase all in one word.
Okay.
State 10. Since it's long, you easily see it. Okay, that's SQL.
That's SQL. Okay. All right.
Semicolon.
Alter database backup control file to trace. Okay.
Okay. Do we understand that step?
Yes, I do.
Yes, is.
So can you explain because it was step by step.
Okay. So it's not the last step. So, but I think you guys saw this comment with alter database backup control file to trace. So basically, you're creating a trace file, right? That has all the information about your control files, right? And you will use that trace file. I mean, I call it trace control file if you want. It's a trace file that has the information about your control file. And you will need that control file, that trace control file, to create your database, your new database, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. I think that's where he removed the reuse to put set and
exactly.
Yes. I think that's the file prof was saying that if you lose your control file, you can go there and get those control files and recreate your control files.
Yes.
Am I right?
But speaking about that though.
Is it same thing like when Prof took when he back up those controls file and he took them to the desktop? I went and edited them. Is it the step?
Yes, it's a trace file
that's
that has information about your control file, because remember that control files are binary. Right?
Yeah.
Like if you go and you open your control file right now, it will be gibberish, right?
Yep, that's right.
So by putting your backing up your control file to a trace file, it allows you to read it in English, right?
Oh, okay.
And to have all the information. So it's not your control file itself. It's a trace file for your control
file.
And it's got a script to kind of like do it. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, you can edit it and you can see it. That's why Prof say you can go, if you lose your control file, you can go there and then recover from there.
Exactly. It's a script. It's not the control file itself. It's just a script that's gonna create your control file.
Yeah, it's the script. Yes, it's the script that is going to create
it. So it's not your control file itself.
It's the script. Yeah.
If you guys try to open your control file, you might even be discouraged because it will take a while to open. Okay, next is page step 6.
Hey, my question: Did you make up those steps yourself, or?
Yeah, those are my steps.
Okay.
Now I understand what Prof was saying.
The more you practice, the easier it's gonna be. Those steps are good. But I struggle
they're
a lot
really good
before.
because they're very
more
condensed.
organized. Yeah,
like you put everything in one script.
Yes.
You're on one side. Okay.
So the next step is to edit the trace control file.
Okay.
That's the longest step. After that, it's almost done. So that would be the longest step, to write, but not to do manually.
So we equal.
Okay, the first is.
Yeah, go ahead.
Said. You see the said?
Yes.
You're gonna do that again.
Said I. Okay.
Only said all the way after G.
So after G. Okay.
After G. Yeah. You just leave it there. Copy. So we are going to edit. So / aura data. Okay, you don't even need to write all. You could just have copied / aura data / state 10 control state 10, because we are editing everything that's in that file from Florida to state 10, because it's the trace file for the control file of Florida, right? So we want to change all the information that are in there and change them with state 10.
It's this one, right?
Yes, make sure you remove the semicolon.
Wait, oh, here, right?
No. Make sure you remove the string.
Oh, yeah, at the end, yeah. Okay.
And put the semicolon. Oh, you don't even need it.
Yeah, it's okay. So.
Okay, now you have 2 choices. The first choice, go to the next line.
Yeah. I'm done.
Go down.
Okay.
I'm saying you have two choices, but I know that everybody would just pick to go to WinSCP because it's easier. So
No,
either you can,
I like the SQL command. If it's
okay,
faster,
either
it's faster.
you can VI on Puri,
Okay.
or
Do a
WinSCP.
VI.
But the thing with VIing on Puri is that since it's a long file, it would take you a bit longer. It might take you a bit longer.
Okay.
Than Puri, but because on WinSCP you can just copy the whole thing and just delete it, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So just
So what do you recommend? You recommend WinSCP because it's kind of fast though.
Yeah, I recommend for that one. I recommend WinSCP, but I don't recommend WinSCP for anything else for that step.
So I should put the comments like on WinSCP.
Yes, you can put comment. You can use WinSCP or Puri to edit your trace file. Use WinSCP or Puri to edit your trace control files. I like to give people options so that or Puri to edit your trace control file. Okay.
Control file.
Go back.
There's no SQL for that, like where you can.
Exactly, that's what I'm giving you.
We know we have two places like where we replace words, right? Two words that we have.
Yes.
Okay.
So go next. The first SQL statement is just exclamation mark VI, and then you copy /oradata /10 control state10.SQL, and you can edit it from there.
Okay.
Or the second option is WinSCP. So you can just put a big or.
Okay. So this is on Putty, right?
Yeah, on Putty.
Emily.
Yes.
Please, can you explain the meaning of the S and the G again in front of the Florida?
I just explained it.
Yeah, I didn't get it right. Please.
So basically, the command SED minus I, S and G, and between the two put something. It's a no operating system command. It's a Unix command, right?
Yeah.
It allows you to edit what you have in a data file, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything Florida, everything that is Florida in that file will be replaced by state 10, right?
Okay.
So the S and G means replace Florida, because the S, you can see the S before, next to the S you have the Florida. It means that replace everything that is Florida, right, with state /G, which is state 10, right?
Okay.
So it's basically saying replace. It's like the replace all command that you have. You see on top of the screen, A to B.
Yeah.
It's the exact same command except that it's done manually, right?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So, Emerald.
Yes.
When you open that file, actually that control file, because when we did it manually with prof, we copied like an entry. It wasn't the whole thing, right? It wasn't the whole content of the file. It was just an entry, like
exactly
a few lines. So when you do a VI on VI on Putty, it's gonna take too long, right? Or no?
Exactly. On Putty, it might take too long. Okay, that's why I say that WinSCP is better. But some people, they don't like to leave Putty. They just like to stay on Putty.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes I don't like to leave Putty. I just like to stay on Putty. So.
Okay.
But on WinSCP, let's do it on WinSCP. We'll do it on WinSCP anyway.
Okay.
So the next one is on WinSCP. So there are steps on WinSCP, and they are the same steps.
Putty on WinSCP. So I should put on Putty first.
You go to the next line. I know that nobody will use Putty for that, but let's still put it in case.
So on Putty first to do this one, right?
Okay.
Then,
make sure you put or so that people know that it's not in caps. Put or in caps.
In caps, okay.
So that everybody knows that it's not mandatory to do it on PODE, or you choose one. Okay. And next line, put a big or as well. Or.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
And then this is a WinSCP.
On WinSCP now, delete every on WinSCP. That's also on PODE. The first thing is delete everything above startup no mount and after the semicolon.
You say delete?
Delete everything above startup no mount and after the semicolon.
Above
startup no mount and after the semicolon.
Okay.
And
should I put the quotation mark?
I think it's how you spell no, I think it's colon.
Huh? Colon. Oh, colon. Yeah, I think it's a
typo. It's a typo.
Okay.
Okay.
It's one word, right?
Okay. Yeah, one word. Okay. Next.
So this is the first step on WinSCP,
the first step, delete everything above startup no mount and after the semicolon.
I need to space it out, right?
Okay.
And it's gonna be the same thing, right? On PuTTY too.
Yes. On PuTTY is the same.
Okay, so I'll copy that there. Okay.
Actually, let's see how we're going to do that. It's the same. Yes. I was thinking about the way to not have to, because I don't want it to look too heavy.
Okay, okay.
Not.
So if on both, since it's the same as just it's on both.
Okay, sides. I feel like it's better if you put the VI and then you put between parentheses on PuTTY. You see?
VI. Okay.
Yes. PuTTY just. Yeah.
Move that to the end in parentheses.
Yes, yes. Add it after VI and then you put it on PuTTY.
Like here?
Yes, exactly. Put it between parentheses. Yes.
It's a comment.
Okay. So you can just delete everything else. And instead of WinSCP, just put let it be delete everything. You can just remove on WinSCP.
Okay.
Okay, you can remove the second one, the second sentence as well.
I'll remove this one?
Because this is not really an or, it's something that you have to do everywhere on PuTTY and on WinSCP. So remove the or and just go to the next line. Okay. Okay. So delete everything above startup. I want you to put it, because it's very important. So can you put it after one line below?
Like that?
No, okay, after PuTTY, on PuTTY. Yes.
Space it out?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, put the D in caps.
Okay, delete. Oh, the whole word.
Yes, put the whole word in caps. There are steps that should not be ignored. Okay.
You write
really
spell delete right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now put the next line would be change reuse to set.
Oh, it's not okay. Change
Reuse to set.
It's
reusing is in caps.
Reuse
to set.
To set.
Yes.
Okay. And there's another one also, right?
Next line.
Oh.
Change. Make it clear so that change no reset logs to reset logs.
Reset logs, yes.
No reset logs to reset logs. We'll explain it.
Reset logs, okay.
To reset logs.
I think that's on the first line, right?
Yes, on the first line. As soon as they open, they should see it. If you can see reuse to say and I don't know, you need glasses. Okay, the next one is remove space between standby log file and data file. Remove space between. This is very important. This is very important. This is very important. This
Wow.
is very important. Once again, this is very important.
Okay.
If you don't put the space, if you don't remove the space between standby log file and data file, your cloning will fail.
Say standby.
Log file, standby space log file.
Log file.
Close strings and data file.
And
There's a space between the two lines. You need to remove that.
Data file. Is one more data file?
So you say you have to remove the space between the two.
Yes.
Yes, when you open it, you will see it. It's there.
It's there.
There
You'll
is a
see
space.
when you open it on WinSCP, you'll see it. Okay.
And like she said, if you don't remove the space, it will not go through.
But he did not remove the space.
No, the first time I did it and I failed.
But right
Prof
now,
remove the space. It's just that you are not paying attention.
like right now, you say remove the space between, but you did standby and log file. You put the space between.
No, and.
Okay.
Remove the space between standby and you remove the space between the two words.
Okay, so finally so it's gonna be all close by together, right?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe I need
No, not together. There should be one. There shouldn't be a line between the two.
There should be just a space between.
The line. Okay, remove the line. Remove the space line or the line space so that you know that it's a line that you need to remove. Remove the space, and you can put in between parentheses line.
What? It's a line? It's a line?
Yeah, it's a line. It's
Abdul, when you
line.
open it, you will see it.
You
it's
will
better
see
for
it.
you to see.
Okay. Should I open it? Okay, we haven't created it yet.
We'll do it yet. Let's move on to step 8.
Okay,
and
so
then
remove a space.
Step 8 is the last
line
one.
between standby log file and data file. Okay, data file.
Yes, that's it. That's step 6. Okay, let's move to step 7. The last step is step 8. Let's move to step 7 now.
Okay.
Now you shut down the database Florida. Now write it.
Shut down.
Shut down database. Shut down source database. Shut down the source database and run a consistent backup.
And run a
consistent backup.
Backup. Okay.
Okay. Now go back. Go down.
The command is WinSQL.
Shut down immediate.
WinSQL, right?
You're in SQL. Shut down immediate.
Immediate. Okay, and then
the next one in the operating system, semicolon, not semicolon, exclamation mark. Don't need to leave SQL to do that. Okay. Space CP.
CP.
Space. Slash Aura data. Slash Florida. So we are doing a code backup, right? Slash Florida slash or star.
Oh, okay, we're copying all the files from Florida to
state 10, right?
State 10 Aura data.
Yes. Aura data slash state 10. Slash. Yes. Good.
Okay.
Once done, let's specify. Once done, restart the database.
Okay.
Next
should I do startup? Oh, you have to.
Yes, once it's done, startup. Yes, startup. Because it's important. Because if that one is shut down, you won't be able to do question 27.
Not to forget. Okay.
Step 8.
Oh, all right.
Remove all the control files in the target database. We need to remove all the control files in the target database because we need to, those control files aren't good. You know that control files are binary, right? So they are written in Oracle language. So your control file has the information about Florida. So we cannot use those control files, right? That's why we need to use the trace file in order to recreate new files. So for us to recreate new files, we first need to delete those control files, right? So those control files needs to be deleted. If they're not deleted, it's not going to work. Okay, so exclamation mark RM space slash Oradata slash state 10
state 10 slash
star
dot
.ctl. Don't put any space, just star .ctl. Okay. That SQL statement means that all the data files that end with CTL will be deleted. And of course, you only have your control files that would be deleted. Okay. That's good. Step 9, that's the last step. Connect to target database, state 10. Now you connect to start. You see that you almost don't spend much time in state 10. Connect to target database, state 10.
Okay. To do what?
Now go next line. Connect it to SQL. Create SP file from P file.
Wait a minute. Connect to target. We don't have to put that.
Startup, no, you don't need to because it's already in your trace control file. Startup Nomam is already in your trace control file.
Oh yeah, that's right. But you have to wait a minute. But one does that. Okay, so you don't do that. So what do we do here?
Create SP file from P file.
Create SP file from P file. Yeah, but
yes.
When do you? But you
Miss Emerald.
Don't you have to run the thing first?
Yes, I think maybe what Abdullah is trying to say, when you say connect to the target database, do we need to set up the environment? Did we need to go
of
to
course,
SQL?
we need to. Yes, how will you connect to your database?
So that, I think that's why he wanted more explanation so that we all.
Yeah, but I think we all know that you need to slash /env the new database. You know that. You don't need to
never know when you're stressed, ma'am.
Yeah, you're right. When you're stressed, right? Yeah,
connect
put it.
To get database. But my thing is like, have you even started your database yet? We didn't run that script, right? That control file script.
No, but you can already create an SP file because you already have a P file.
Okay.
And you can connect because it's already in your Aura tab.
Oh, okay. All right, so I can connect it.
It makes sense now.
Now it makes sense, yeah. Okay. So connect to target database. Okay, and then create
SP file from P file. But I think Lady is right. When people are stressed, just put that .env. Then connect to SQL so that.
But for that you have to exit the other one.
Yes,
So remove all controls. After that, you do exit. I'm gonna do exit then.
Exit what?
From the number 8, from option, from step number 8.
Yes, of course you need to exit. If you connect to state 10, it means that you need to exit. Okay.
I'm gonna exit there and then okay.
Right?
That makes sense.
Right, you're right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Question. And step number 7, why we start up? Which one database we start up? We start up Florida or state number 10?
It was Florida. We've been in Florida all the time.
We said shut down source database, right? Source database is Florida. And run a consistent backup. We cannot even run a consistent backup of state 10 because it's empty, right? It doesn't even exist yet. So how are you going to run a backup of the database that doesn't exist? Right? SQL plus / ASYS-DBA.
Yeah, but before that, okay, here you have to put the name of the thing, right?
They need to. Now, come on, for that one.
They know they
For
own
that
it.
one.
So put it.
Set the environment.
Abdul, just put it. You never know.
Set the environment.
There will be no freeze
Set,
that day.
set the environment. Oh, we can put the comment. Set the environment and point to the target database. We just put this. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Abdullah, just type state there. Type it.
You guys are
You got
something.
it. You don't know the stress.
All right.
Emerald, you don't understand the struggle.
I do.
Someone would take the.
Hey, thank you.
All right. So now we could create.
So every day to drink Hennessy.
Okay.
Okay. The next step is now you want to run the script. So add.
So now you don't need the script.
You don't need to go that down. Okay.
No,
Add.
just so that you guys can see it on your screen.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Add / Aura data / state 10. Now we are going to run that trace file. State 10 / control state 10.sql. Okay, it's gonna run, and the next step, alter database, open reset logs.
Reset log is
Reset
one word.
logs, LOGS.
It's one word.
Yes, one word.
Okay.
You guys know what reset logs plural.
Logs. Okay.
Yes. Reset log simply means that we begin a new incarnation, meaning we go all the way, the SCN goes all the way back to 0, right?
But you know what I don't understand though? Like when we were in the control file script, we changed no reset log to reset log already there. So why do we have to put that here again? Remember
no,
when you
here it says alter database, open reset logs. Meaning we are opening the database and instead of the database continue to have the same SCN continue to be the same as the Florida database, we are creating a new incarnation.
Yeah, I know.
So
but
we start at 0.
We start from the SCN 0.
So
right?
what was
from SCN 0, and it's a new life, let's say.
So what was the purpose of including that reset log in the control file script?
I think Prof said is to start a new database.
No.
No.
Because
okay,
we're resetting the logs there already, like in the control script.
When we create the control files, right?
Yeah.
We are resetting the logs for the control files.
Oh, okay.
Right? The control files are brand new control files. We cannot use the previous control files.
Okay, we start.
That's why we are creating them. That's why it says set, meaning we are creating them. And then no reset log, so that we start from 0. So they are brand new SCN.
Yeah, brand new SCN for the database.
Yes.
Because the first thing we changed was like the reuse. Instead of reuse, we changed it to set. So we're setting a new database, and then we're resetting the logs. The logs too. So yeah, I'm a little confused because I feel like
that's what I'm saying.
I feel like
in the first one, we did it for the control file. Now we are doing for all the files in the database.
Oh, okay. Now
remember, we copied in step 7, right? We copied all the files from the from the source database to the target one, right? But all those files, they still have the SCN of the previous database.
Did you try? Did you try doing it like, because for me, like when you create a database in the control file and you reset the log, it applies to all the files. Did you try running the script without if I'm using this command open reset logs?
Okay, try to alter database open and see if it works.
Okay.
But I know you have to open the reset log for all the data file because it's when the database, you can try, it won't work because it's when the database, when it opens the files, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's when it opens the files that the database becomes open. That's when you open the database, the files become open too. But if it has, okay, what did we say? You need your SP file to start the instance, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need the control file to mount the instance, right?
Yes.
But you need all the data file to be synchronized.
Yes.
To open the database.
Yes.
Meaning, even if your system 01 is corrupt, you can still mount your database.
Mm-hmm.
And systems 1 is a critical file. You cannot do anything without your system, but even if your systems 1 is corrupt or even down, you can still mount your database.
Mm-hmm.
So when you perform recovery, your database is mounted.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
But you can try. No, it's always good to see for yourself and practice. But you need, when you open Resetter, it's for all the files, all of them. The first step was only for the control file.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's go to, now let's do it. Let's start from step 1, and I want to see you do it.
Okay, so we're done?
Yeah, we're done. That's it.
The script is done. Okay. All right.
Yes. It's not too long, right?
No, it's not. Okay, connect.
Not at all. Not the way you did it here.
Connect this. Okay, so.
Okay, so the first step, connect to Florida. You're already connected to Florida.
Okay, here we go. All right, so exit Arman.
Exit. Clear it even, make it clear.
Oh, you want me to start over the screen to start a new?
Yeah. You can just start clear, I think.
Oh, okay, clear. Oh, all right. Oh, that's clear. Oh, bingo. All right, so set the environment. When it's like this, I can just hit enter, right? Instead of typing Florida again.
Yes,
okay.
You can just hit enter.
All right. So I'm connected to Florida. Let me put this on the side.
Connect to SQL.
Okay. Is it okay? Can you guys see?
Yes. Connect to SQL.
Right.
No worry, they can see.
Okay. It's open. Okay. I now create all the relevant directories so that so I can copy you.
Yeah.
All these.
Okay, copy all the 3 directories. You can just copy all the 3 and put it there. Yes. You see directory created, click enter.
Yep.
Okay,
hold
good.
on.
1, 2, 3 directories. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Next step, edit ORA tab and TNS
and
name.
TNS names. I'll copy those 2 again.
Yes.
Control copy.
Enter. Okay, disclaimer. Okay, when you're here, right, you need to make sure that you know that.
I forgot something. My student number.
Student host.
Student number. So my second one didn't go through, so I need to.
Okay, it did it.
I know for sure this will happen in exam.
That's why as soon as you get the file, you need to save.
That's why you should have read. You should have read it. Make sure to include your student number. You didn't read.
I already changed mine.
That's good.
Make sure you change.
So now I'm just copying. I'm just pasting the second line.
Yes.
Okay. You know what? Okay. I didn't get a confirmation here. Should we add the minus PV or something? Or equal?
No. It's good. It's been written.
Okay. All right. So 3 from the source database SP file create.
Okay. Create P file from SP file. That's the next step.
File created.
File create. And I want to say that as you make sure you know which one is your source, so that everything that is Florida is replaced by the source database that you will have, and everything that is your target state 10 will be replaced by the target that you will have. So you make sure that you know that this one is source, this one is target, so it will be easy to edit.
Okay, should we edit this later on? I guess I'll change Florida to source DB and then DB and then the other one. Okay.
You what?
No, my script, in my script.
Yes.
Okay, I'll change it later on. Instead of Floyd, I'll put source, DB. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna edit the P file. But
Yes.
first we need to
I just copy that said.
You need to copy that.
Abdul, if you change it, it might be confusing to some people.
Okay,
but
no problem.
just leave it.
Like
You
that.
already put it on
Just
top.
leave it like that because
No,
we all
after,
did it.
no, after I send the files, I'll share the
Okay.
file. I'll change your mind.
Oh, for you, okay.
Yeah.
No, I change what?
Wait a minute. I click it twice.
It's okay. It's fine.
All right.
The next one is create a trace control file.
Alter database.
Just copy the sequence statement. If someone has a question about what's happening, just make sure you ask. We went through it. We took the time to go over it, but if you don't know, just ask. Okay. Now the next step is to edit the trace control file.
Okay, now we use WinSCP.
Okay, now let's go to WinSCP.
Which one is this?
Go to Oradata. Click on Oradata. Go to. It should have state 10. Refresh.
I just did it here.
Okay. 10. Now you have it. Open it.
Wow. It's here. Now I can remove. I start at.
Now let's go back to the notes so that we can see what's happening. Let's go back to the notes.
Where am I here? No,
to the
that's
script.
Okay.
If you pay attention to the notes, it will run smooth all the time until you can just ignore the notes.
Here we go.
Okay.
So,
okay, here it says use PuTTY to edit your trace. The first step is delete everything above startup no mount, right?
Yeah.
So let's look for that startup no mount on WinSCP. Let's look for that startup no mount.
It's right here. It's after those lines here. After those
exactly.
lines.
The startup no mount is right here. You guys see it? Yes. You guys see the startup no mount, right?
Yes, ma'am. We see it.
So everything above that, delete.
Yeah.
Delete. Okay, good. Now let's go, and after that, go back to the script.
The script.
Go back to the notes. If you pay attention to the notes, it won't be an issue. Okay, the next step is, and after the semicolon, right? So from startup no mount, let's look for the next semicolon. Where's the next semicolon after startup no mount? Go down. Let's look. You see, those
right
are
there. Yes, right there.
Right. The next semicolon is only after, at the end of the whole sequence statement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everything after the
Yes,
semicolon, you delete it as well.
Okay.
And there's a repetition.
There's a repetition.
Sometimes
everything.
it's like it's duplicate. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's duplicate, but you delete everything anyway. Okay.
Good.
Now go back one. Remove the space
under. I did.
Okay.
So
now let's
Abdul, you see it.
Save. Oh, you were saying somewhere.
No,
yeah.
he hasn't removed the space yet.
No, under. No, that's the next step.
No, under. I said the space under.
Under. I'll remove that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'll remove that.
Now let's go back to the script. I want us to do it step by step so that when people will do it, they would see why we are doing this. Okay. Now change reuse to set. Change reuse to set. So let's go back to line 1, first line. You cannot miss that. You see reuse, you change that to set.
Done.
And you see no reset logs, you change that to reset logs.
Done.
Done. Now let's go to the next step. So that one is checked. No reset logs to reset logs. Now remove the space between standby log file and data file. You see that line right there?
Standby.
Standby log file. You see that line?
Keep going down.
It's empty space. There's an empty space. Yes.
No. You're all go back up, Abdul.
Oh,
right
I see.
There.
And there's a line. There's a dash here too. There's a dash here, like
No,
don't
we
touch
didn't talk
that.
about the dash.
Oh,
We talked
here.
about the
The
space
space.
between data file and
Oh, it's
standby
the
log
line.
file.
I see now why you're saying the line. Okay.
Yes. You see, it's a space and the line.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Now you see
Exactly.
it, Abdul.
Yep.
That's the
Okay.
one we have to aim to make sure you
Yeah.
always do it. If you don't do it, it's not going to work. Okay. Now go back up. And that's it. Go back to the notes, the script. You see, remove. That's it. We are good, right?
Yeah.
Save it and exit. Oh, actually, there is something I want to do.
Uh-huh.
But let's.
Shut down zones.
Okay, let's first continue. But there's something that I want to do. But let's first let's finish the step and then don't close.
Don't close it.
Don't close it. We'll come back to it. Don't close it. I want to give you like a tip to spend less time on things that you don't really need to spend too much time on. Okay, now shut down immediate. Now copy that one, shut down immediate and copy. That one will take a while. That it's gonna take a while.
Should I take all three or just those two?
You can the two, just take the first. You can do three, yeah, if you want. Enter.
It's working.
It's taking a while to shut down. Click enter. Okay.
I did earlier. Is it because I have other PMONs, like other databases open, right? I say my other databases, like my Play databases, they're open. So is that what's slowing my computer, my server?
Probably.
Okay.
You can shut it down. Click enter. Okay, good. It means it's still copying. It's still copying. It's going to take a while. It's still copying. You can go to WinSCP.
Okay. I will to see
check if the copying is taking place. Yeah, go to WinSCP to check if the copying is. Okay, just refresh. Just from there, you could just refresh.
Oops. Sorry.
Okay, it's copying. Wow, it's pretty fast. It's copying. It's copying. Okay, let's wait then until it's done. Okay, while it's copying, the question 26 says in state 10, remove the fourth member in each Redilog group and resize all the remaining Redilog files to 15 megabytes each. That one will take you too long, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
And you don't have time because you will have to drop every single one of them because you need to resize them. So you need to drop them and then remove the two Redilog files or one member, so one log file per group. So that one will take you too much. I know that multiplexing can be annoying because you have to wait until the log switch and then. So to avoid that, to make that step easy, for that one, you can do what we did last time. You can just drop and add the log files. But what you can do here is go to the trace file again.
Okay. Go to the trace file.
Mm-hmm.
This one, the control?
Yes.
Okay.
From here, I want you to remove the last Redilog files in each.
Oh.
You see, or a data /state10/reducer1, remove it. Again, it's not mandatory, but it would save you at least a good 20 minutes. Okay, go back up, go even 30. Go back.
Here.
Only the redo. Did you read question 26? It says
yeah,
in
the
state 10,
fourth member.
Remove the fourth. So remove all the fourth members.
Okay. All right, so if you remove those, should I save it, take another copy, or
should you what?
Should I, okay, duplicate this, or I can just remove it from here?
Yeah, remove it. You can remove it.
Okay, so the fourth member of each, actually, what line?
That's the C, right?
Okay. Group 1. Group 2. And group 3.
Okay, when you remove
and
it, make sure you
size.
remove the comma. Remove the last comma.
And then make it a...
Make sure you remove the last comma. There is no
Yes,
comma
I got you, I
between.
got you, I got you, I got you. You're right. Okay.
And he can resize to.
And then the size.
And then you resize it to 15 megabytes.
To 15 megabytes. Actually, I could have just changed those things to 15.
You could just remove 8, just remove the 8 and 5 now. That's quick. But it's okay.
It's only 3 away. Okay. All right, so wait a minute.
No, it's not
Something
MB,
happened.
it's M.
Yeah, I got you, I got you. I think the way I copied it. Okay. 15 meg, okay. And then
it's block size, block size, block size. That's it. And you're done with question 26 just like that. Make sure that when you do this, right, pay attention to the comma. There shouldn't be a comma at the end of the log of the last log member, right? After the last log member, there shouldn't be a comma. There should not be a comma after the last log member. It's only between log members that there is a comma, right?
Yeah, but I don't understand. We say we're done with the question, but we need to apply it. It hasn't been applied yet.
No, you're done, meaning that when you will create when the clone will be created, automatically
Oh, automatically, okay.
at the same time and resize at the same time.
I get you. Okay.
But do you have to save or not?
Yes.
Save it.
I saved it. Just save it.
Okay, now let's go back to your copies if it's done. If the database is started, it means it's done. If it's not started, it means it's not done.
It's open.
It's open. It's gone. It's done.
Really fast. Okay. Can we go on WinSCP and see?
Oh yeah.
I want to see all the data files. Okay, it looks like it. You have your systems one?
Systems. Right here.
Okay, good. Okay, good. If your systems one are there, it means everything should be there. Okay, good. Now let's go back to the script.
Okay. Remove all the control files.
All control files from the database, yes.
Target database. So I'm going to run
So for that one, we don't need to connect, right? Because they are just physical. You can run that from
the command prompt.
Exactly. I mean from SQL. Okay, go. Okay.
Now.
Okay, everything is done.
Confirm it.
Yeah, confirm it. Refresh it.
Because the control, we can see them here, right?
Yeah, refresh it. They shouldn't be. They should be gone.
Okay, they're gone.
Perfect. They are gone. Now let's connect to state 10.
The thing is, what do you call it? It says connect to state 10. Okay.
Yes. Follow the steps. Because they insisted, right? So for right now, state 10. SQL plus.
Connect to an idle instance.
That's normal. Now the next is create SP file from P file.
Create a SP file from P file. Okay. SP file is created. And then
now you want to run the
I can copy them both or just do one at a time.
You can copy them both, but I like to just run one.
Since
do
it's a
it
script,
one by one.
it's a script. So
Yes.
okay. Oops.
No, that's not the one.
I didn't copy it. That's why.
You want to run the control trace file.
No, I didn't copy it. That's why. Like I highlighted it, but I didn't copy it. Control copy.
Okay.
Ah, come on. Space. Okay, I'm just enter. Okay.
Doesn't want to copy.
He's gonna copy. Okay.
In Jesus' name. Okay.
Bingo.
Go ahead. It should say control file created. If it doesn't, it means trouble.
You know, okay, good.
Control file created. That's awesome. Okay. Now try to do what you wanted to do after the database open. Let's see if it's not gonna work.
Yeah, after the database open without the.
Do you understand why it wouldn't work?
Yeah, because the other files wouldn't be synchronized, right? I mean the.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Maybe cross my hands, my fingers.
You cross your hands. It will not work because the SCN are the same SCN.
Use reset logs for the database to open. Okay.
So
you need to
bring your hands.
No, I didn't even do it. I didn't even do it. I didn't even do it. No, I didn't do it. All right, good.
Awesome. Database is open. So the cloning is done. You see that with those steps, it's easy, right?
Yes.
Am I right?
Very, very easy.
Am I right?
Yes.
Prof said you're bringing a fancy way of doing this thing. So finally we got a fancy way.
Yes. I don't even know how he knows, but yeah.
You know how he knows. Maybe you saw it on your server.
Thank you so much.
He knows that. Someone
Be
told
proud
him.
of you, am I right? Even Prof don't know how to do this.
That was awesome.
Did you hear Jalo?
Jalo.
Probably know how
I didn't say
Jalo. The prof just connected a few minutes ago. Jalo. The prof just connected a few minutes ago.
And he heard you, Jalo.
Don't say it, please.
You're looking for trouble.
You're looking for trouble.
All right. So now the next one is what?
So you guys can see that here we are good with you can go question 6, question 26, right?
Yes.
Select select group member / space. You can just check.
Oh, okay. You wanna see it? Okay.
Yeah, to check it.
Select. Say group member.
Group member. Group hashtag. No, group hashtag.
Group number.
Yeah, group hashtag. The number is like hashtag.
Yeah.
Comma.
Bytes.
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 Comma. Status. From $v$log.
Log.
So, Emerald.
Yes.
In order to list all this, is it just
you see? The size is 1 moment, please. The size is 15 megabyte, right?
Yep.
And you have one that's being used. So you did the multiplexing by doing the cloning.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, that saves you time. You don't have to be like doing those 15 times or 10 times or even 20 times at times. Sometimes those log switch.
Exactly, and you see that one. So people pay attention, remember that, and practice that. I know that you guys will do it. It's fine. Remember that.
Now, question for you before we move to the next one. About the control files, when he said like if you lose your control file and then you can use the script, right? How does that work? Like, what's the procedure? Like, what do you do exactly?
You do the same thing, except that instead of set, you do reuse, and instead of the reset log, it's no reset log because you want it to continue to where it left off.
Yeah,
right?
but don't you have to like create that file first, or what?
Yeah, if they are lost, it means that you don't have them anymore, right?
Yeah.
So you use that script to create them, to create new ones for your active database.
Okay, so but if the file is corrupted or is lost, like where is that gonna get the original like control file control?
No, it's not gonna get
it's got the
new
structure. I'm sorry, it's got the structure in it already.
It has the structure of it, right?
Yeah,
So it's going to
I see.
create.
It's just gonna create it from scratch.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
It's gonna create from scratch.
It's not a backup. It's not a copy. It's just
Yeah, just
create
to
new
create
ones.
from scratch the structure.
Yes.
Okay. So we just okay. But wait a minute. Like you cannot connect to your if your control is corrupted or you lost it.
Yes, you cannot mount your database.
You cannot mount your database. You have to do a
while your instance is started. We do exactly the same thing we just did.
Okay.
Except that we don't edit set. We just leave it as reuse. Right? And we don't reset the logs. We just put no reset logs.
So we use it as
yeah, so that it can continue. It will continue. It will continue from the SCN, from the
and then we
SCN.
just run the script after that, after not changing reset, reuse, and then reset log. So we run it like
Exactly.
we just run this one.
Exactly.
Okay.
It will create new control files. Yeah.
Okay, but the control file are already back up in a way with our backups, right? So.
Yeah, it's very unusual that you lose your control file, but in case you do, your backups are gone, or so that's also an option. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you. So, all right. What's the next question?
The next question is: in state 10, alter table spaces Orlando, Miami, Jacksonville, and resize them to 15 megabytes each. Also remove 2 data files from each of these table spaces.
Okay, state 10.
Okay, for that one,
25.
You guys know how to drop a data file, right?
Well, I think I need a script. Let me see. Close this.
Okay,
can you give us your script, Emerald? Some people have the script, some don't. So can you give us a script that everybody can use?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so Abdullah, you go ahead and alter, create that.
Which one are we doing?
That's great.
Is it the one with the database?
Yeah, you can make it alter
table space, right?
Drop data file, because we are doing both. We are altering table space and we are dropping data files.
I don't have script for table spaces here. Okay.
You already have table space, so that one is alter and drop.
Okay, right. Create user and tables.
Mm-hmm. No. It should be in table space.
I don't have table space, I think.
I just saw table space.
You have table space after statistics.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, thank you.
That would be nice to Abdul. He has been working hard.
No, yes. Jallo is nice to me. It's nice to me.
Yeah.
Okay, if you say so.
Alter and drop data file, table space. No, alter and drop data file. Alter and drop data file.
Alter and drop data file. Okay. All right. So.
Okay. The SQL statement is alter database data file.
Alter database.
Data file.
Data file.
Comma. Open strings. No. I'm sorry. No comma.
Open strings.
Space open strings / Aura data / state 10 / Miami 01.dbf.
System 01.
I'm looking up. Is it Miami?
Yeah, Miami 01.dbf.
Alter
Oh, before doing that, please.
Yeah, I need to list. We need to list the word.
Go back to Puri. Before doing that, you need to make sure you check what are the names of your data files.
Okay.
If it's uppercase or lowercase. So select name from VDOL or data file. And you add that to your script so that people actually make sure that they don't put lowercase when it's actually uppercase. Okay.
50.
Okay, so you put them in lowercase, right? So what you can actually do is you can copy all of them and just paste it there, and then you just edit.
Okay, you were saying okay.
You can just go and copy all of it.
All
of them except for when it starts with Orlando, copy everything.
We drop in altered table space Orlando, Miami, Jacksonville, Palm Beach, and
after example.
It's only 4 of them, right? Okay, so don't copy everything. It's only 4 of them. You have Miami, Orlando, Palm Beach, and Jacksonville. You only have 4, not all of them.
But those are table spaces, right?
No, those are data files. They belong to table spaces.
Alter table spaces, Orlando, Miami,
The assignment says
and resize.
Alter table spaces, Orlando, and resize them to 15 megabytes each.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're altering the data files that are in there.
Yeah, we're altering the data files that are in there, all the data files.
So you have Orlando.
They all go to 6 files each, right?
Yes.
So I need to copy all of them?
Copy all the 6 Orlando files.
Okay.
Paste it.
Paste it in the script?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So
this is a one-time struggle. After that, you won't need to do it again. Just so that we know that how we did it.
Ouais, mais pas fait. Vas-y. Non, là, ok, parce que moi, je suis pas prêt. So alter database, okay.
Alter database data file.
Should I go to the line? I should go to the line, right?
Go to the next line, it's better.
All
go to the next line.
Control V. Okay. All right. And then
okay, you have everything. And then do it for the other things too. For Miami.
The comma, no commas?
No, just
copy them first. Okay.
The same for Miami, yeah.
Okay, Miami 5, and then the next one.
You only copied 5 of Miami.
Yes, because there's a name. It shows on the next.
Okay.
There's Jacksonville also, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I can keep going. And then Winter Park. Is there Winter Park? Nope.
No, there is no Winter Park.
Okay.
There is Jacksonville. You took Jacksonville?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, Palm Beach.
Palm Beach.
That's the last one. Palm Beach is the last one.
The same. No, same thing.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
So you see the first command is alter data file, alter database data file, right?
Alter database data file, yep.
Yeah, that's the first one. So you can just you see where you have the first slash for already that, just go back, add it with the same line.
I'm sorry?
And open strings.
Okay.
Open strings. Okay, now go back. Okay.
Put the string here.
Yes, and go back to the next line, the other line.
No comma?
No. Go first, put everything on the same line.
Oh, put it back to the first line?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now go to the last one and resize 15M. space resize 15M.
To the last one at the end, right? The big
No.
garbage?
No. To the first line. Resize 15M.
Oh, we're doing it by file.
Yes.
15M.
Resize 15M.
Comma.
Semicolon. Semicolon. Yes.
Okay.
So you're going to do the same thing for everything here.
Alter database, data file. Okay, so I need to put the alter database again for each one of them?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, I'm going to request.
Okay, approve. Got it. It's all yours.
Wow.
More like, okay, Abdullah is too slow. Let me.
No, it's
Doing
not
a good
that.
job, Abdullah.
You're doing a very good job. We all appreciate what you're doing.
It's so much work.
Is that thing bothering you? Okay.
Can you make it bigger? Because it's like.
You mean the font?
Yes, because I can't really copy my.
Really? How do I do that here?
Okay, let me see. I can't really do it. Okay.
Oh, you can copy and paste, right? Just copy and
That's what
paste.
I want to do, but it's like I can't copy and paste.
You want me to do that quickly?
Can you retype the database?
This is exactly what I wanted to. Okay, the database is wrong. Okay. Hola.
Backspace.
Yes. Actually, it's even slower from my end. So maybe it's better.
You want me to do it? I can do it.
Okay, because it's really slow from here, from my end.
Okay, you want me to do it? Stop share or what?
Okay.
Uh-oh. So Ajanga is requesting remote control.
Oh,
Zoe?
what did I do? Sorry. Oh, God. You got it back?
Yeah, I think I got it back. Emo, should I?
Yeah, just continue.
Okay. Just gotta get the copy of that.
Make sure you copy also the
space.
The space and
I got it.
the string. Yeah. Yeah, it's faster. Thank you.
All right. Okay. All right. So after that.
After that, copy from the last string as well and resize and then paste it all
Okay.
over.
Okay. I'm gonna stop sharing with you, right? Oops.
Yes. It's not like,
oh.
Hey, you stop sharing the screen.
I'm back.
I didn't have.
I'm back.
I didn't have the control anymore.
Okay. All right. So we resize and the semicolon. Okay. The space and the string.
And the string too.
Got it.
Perfect.
Oops.
Awesome.
Someone got me. Okay. Okay.
Fast. That's good.
Okay. All
Perfect. Now let's drop the 2 data files. The last step is to drop the 2 data files.
Okay, drop the 2 data files. The last two, the 2 from each.
Yes, it's alter table space. I'll give you the SQL statement.
Oh, okay.
Alter table space, Jacksonville.
Do I need the quotation mark?
No, put Jacksonville in uppercase.
Okay. All right.
Drop, space drop, data file. Space. Now copy Jacksonville 05.dbf and Jacksonville 02.dbf. That's it.
We don't have Jacksonville 05 and 06, right? 05
yes,
and
copy
06.
just the full. Yeah, copy just the path. Just the path. Okay, paste it. Okay, semicolon.
And do the same thing now.
And copy the same thing and then you just change it with 06. Just switch it to 06.
Was it 02 or 06?
Last 2.
06.
Oh, 06.
Okay. All right.
And copy the same thing for Miami. Copy the 2 lines, and you just change Jacksonville with me. You don't need to do that. Just copy the 2 ones.
Here we go, and then we change the names.
Yes. Copy it.
And then this is Miami, right?
Yeah. Go to the first Jacksonville and you change it with Miami.
Yeah, this one here.
Because if you do this one here, the first one won't be.
Watch out. Wait.
What?
If you
that
change,
you don't do that.
Hold on. Gonna change everything.
No, it won't.
It will.
Just the last 2.
You will change the 3 of them.
You will change it.
You have to replace.
What people are panicking?
What happened?
What did you do?
Change the Jacksonville to Miami, uppercase.
Oh, let me go back.
The first Jacksonville should be Miami.
Okay. Oh, here, the first one I should change first.
Yeah, change it to Miami and then you move on to the next. Yes, replace all.
I'm not quite sure what you're doing there.
Huh? No. What did you do?
I don't know.
Space.
Here, I'm need to replace the file, right? Drop the files, right?
After stable space, Miami space drop. And Miami should be lowercase for the data files.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing here. That's not
Okay.
it? This is it, right?
Yes, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
But Miami space, you forgot this. There is no space between Miami and drop.
Oh, wait, sorry. Drop. Okay. All right, that's
The
it, right?
same for Orlando. Yes, Orlando and Palm Beach are next.
So Orlando. Oh, I see why you got the
Okay. The space was included. Okay.
Yeah. Do replace all. Wait a minute, why is it 3 again? Thing is wrong here. Oh, but I might even cancel that. No, I don't want to do that. That's fine.
It's okay. Just edit that Miami to Orlando. It's only changed everything that was after. You didn't change the. But go ahead, change it. It's fine.
Orlando. Okay. Orlando drop data file. That Orlando should be in lower cases.
Orlando should be lowercase. Problem with that is that the other one is going to be low.
I'm just gonna type it.
Okay, type it. Let's go. Perfect. And then the last one is Palm Beach.
Palm Beach. Palm Beach
underscore beach.
Okay, Palm Beach. Replace all is match case. I think that's why. Okay, and then okay, replace all. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4, right? Yep. Close.
Yes. So from here, copy the whole thing and paste it. And select name from video or data file. Put it again.
Put it again. Okay.
At the end.
Okay. All right. Select it. Let me put this space here just so we know that we have some work to do after that. Full copy. Okay.
Enter first. Okay, now paste everything.
7 was selected. Okay.
Enter.
Okay. Still working.
Table space altered. Good. Now we have what we want. Let's say Palm Beach only has 4. Jacksonville only has 4. It's good.
Yeah, we're all out. Wait a minute. Oh, Tampa, it wasn't part of it.
Tampa wasn't part. It's only Miami has 4. Jacksonville has 4. Palm Beach has 4.
Yeah.
And the last one is Orlando. Check Orlando. Orlando should have 4 too.
Yeah, should have.
Orlando has 4.
Yep, we got 4.
So
Yeah. We're good.
We're good.
So next one is change Andrew's default temporary table space.
Yes, change Andrew default temporary table space to float temp. Okay, we are still in 26 was already done, right? So 27, change Andrew default table space to float temp.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same as HR. Alter user Andrew, identified by Andrew, default temporary table space, float temp.
Alter user Andrew,
identified by Andrew. That's we need to make sure, remember the password, right? Identified by Andrew, temporary table space.
Temporary.
Yeah, temporary table space.
Table space.
Flow temp.
Okay, temporary.
Yeah, we created the table space flow temp, temporary table
And
space.
use default temporary table space to flow temp.
Yes.
Flow temp.
It already exists.
Okay. So I'll take user and do it activate and do temporary table space flow temp.
Yes.
That's a comment?
Yes. Enter.
All right.
Copy that
Something table space flow temp does not exist.
You didn't create a table space?
No.
Maybe you gave it another name. Okay, select.
Oh, 27. Huh? And those default temporary. In which question were you supposed to create flow temp?
4.
Question 4.
Oh, so I didn't do that. Okay, say select.
You just
you didn't do that.
Create. You can just.
He did, but he named it differently.
Really? What did you name the temporary table space?
I don't know. Let's.
I remember
Should
you
be something like float time, something like that.
Go to your script. Go to your script for temporary table space.
Yes, try flow temp. He's right. Fly temp. I think I remember that myself.
Flow temp.
Flow temp. TAMP.
Oh, it was A with A TAMP. Okay. So, nobody said anything.
Everybody was blind.
Okay.
I didn't even notice.
So select. What do you say?
Table space flow temp.
Yes, I remember.
No, what Emma? What command should I put in?
I want you to.
Yes.
I want you to check your
select name
from
table space.
Table space. It will appear. Select name from Vidala table space.
Oh, flow temp is TAMP. You wrote it. You wrote flow.
Temp.
TAMP. Yeah.
Flow temp. Okay. Select name from the table space.
Yeah, go ahead.
See?
Okay, it's flow temp. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, that's right. Flow temp. that means I would have.
You see? Okay.
What is flow temp?
At the bottom. Flow temp.
At the bottom it's flow temp with A, but the
I was thinking about temper.
Okay.
All right. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so issue the same SQL statement. Alter user Andrew alphabet Andrew temporary table space flow temp. But that one with A.
Yeah, but should I create a temp, another temp?
You can just
No, you're good. You're good. No, don't create it again because it's a clone.
Okay.
So what you have there should be here too. So
okay.
Don't change it.
Just give Andrew the table space.
Alter user Andrew. You can just copy.
Okay.
Don't change it. Leave it like that. It's fine. You would just do it with flow temp with A.
Not that.
I didn't even notice it was flow temp with A.
Okay, altered.
Okay. Now copy that and add add it to your script.
To which one? Let me see. Andrew user.
Change default
Close
table
that.
space. Go to default table space and you put it like change default table space. So it can be in table space or it can be in user.
Oh.
You can name it change default table space.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put the correct. Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. I'm requesting remote control so I can quickly type the SQL statement to check it.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, I got it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm trying to type it, but I don't have
Wait,
it.
wait. I mean, I give it to you. Should I
Yeah.
open the screen? Oh, you have it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna go back when she's done. Let her finish typing.
This is to check. You know that it's always good to make sure that you check every time you finish. You do something, make sure that you can check so that you can
see.
Because some people would check the exam would make you come back the next day because you forgot something that seems like you could have done it.
And then select you forget the.
I'm giving you back the
select.
control.
Okay.
Oh, select. Can you put
I got
the
it. Okay. So. Bingo, right there.
So you see that the temporary table space for Andrew is flow term. Okay, last question.
Oh, that's
it says drop user HR in state 10. So you're going to drop user HR here. So the comment is drop user HR cascade.
What? HR?
Yes, HR cascade.
But create a data basically in state 10, but oh yeah, because we were
in state 10.
Yeah, we're in state 10.
Yes.
Yeah. That's it?
Yes.
And then create a database link in state 10 to view data national countries.
So if the user is gone, even the schema is gone, right?
Yeah, you're actually dropping the schema.
No.
Yeah, that's why I said drop HR's schema.
Okay.
User drop.
HR, everything that belongs to HR is dropped.
Okay.
That's why we
dropping,
put
dropping a schema.
That's why we drop HR cascade.
Okay. So okay. And then we have to create a database link.
Okay, so drop user HR cascade, which will drop the user and drop all the objects.
Object, yeah.
Okay. Now let's move on to the next thing in the question. It says, create a database link in state 10 to view data in HR.countries table in Florida. Now you need to go, okay, start the script. It's the last question. We will be done in less than 10 minutes.
Okay, say script.
Yeah, create a script for that database link. We can just not do it or take it lightly. Create a database link.
Okay, it's just gonna be under database.
No, create a new one. Database link is on its own. It's in
New
its
directory.
Own. Yes, directory database link, DB link.
Database link. Oops. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
The first step is that
Yes.
drop HR cascade.
Should I put that there?
Yes, I mean, it's part of the
Oh, same question, yeah. Okay.
yeah,
So that's there.
HR.
And then we exit. Huh?
In the don't exit, because I want to say it in good words so that you know in which database you're dropping HR.
Okay. Should I comment out or what?
Okay, I add your comment out on the first link or the first line.
Okay.
I know it can be confusing, so that's why I want the instructions to be clear. So put the first hashtag on top. Okay, say in the database where you want to create the database link.
Database.
In the database where you create the database link.
The link,
Drop HR.
Say drop HR. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
HR schema, okay.
Drop HR. After that, put another comment. Another comment.
Mm-hmm.
In the database.
I'm sorry?
In the database.
Mm-hmm.
Where you want to, in the database, that where you want to view from, or that you want to view from.
Database you want to view from. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that you want to view from. Or to have access to view from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in that database now.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yes.
to read from, or to have access to.
In the database.
In the database you want to have access to.
You want to, to have access to, okay.
To have access to.
Okay. How do you do?
Alter user HR, identify by HR, account, unlock. We already did it, but sometimes we already unlocked the account HR, but sometimes it might not be HR that you will create a database link with, right? It might be another user that they tell you to create a database. It might be Scott and the account is locked. So make sure that you unlock the account in the database, in the other database.
Okay.
But since we just unlock HR, we don't need to do that again.
Okay.
Okay, next step.
Mm-hmm.
So those are like steps. The next step is now create a database link in the database where you want to create. In the database, you want to create the database link.
Create the database link.
Yeah, create a database link.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Go down. Create database link.
Oh.
The SQL statement, create database link. What do we call it? Florida link.
Uppercase or lowercase?
Doesn't matter.
Florida link.
Florida link. Connect to HR. That's we need to make sure you have the HR password. Connect to HR, identify by HR. Using open strings. Open strings, Florida.
Florida.
Uppercase. Close. Semicolon.
Okay.
Okay, so you see that SQL statement. That SQL statement, you see the by using Florida, you see in the TNS name, right?
Yeah.
You have service name, right? You have service name. In the service name, you have the name of the database.
Yes.
So we get the information from the Florida is from the TNS name. So if you don't have a TNS name, it's not going to work. So comment down and make sure you have TNS name of both databases. Both databases. You need to have the TNS name of the Florida database and of the state 10 database. You need to have both TNS names. And that's why we did that in the while cloning, so we don't need to go back and do it. But or if you didn't do it during cloning, you would have to go back and do it, right, and add it on WinSCP.
Okay.
So that's it for the DB link. Oh, and let's to check the last one.
Last one, check.
Yes. No, create a database link. After that, go down one line.
Okay.
Create a database link. After
Create
the
database
semicolon.
link.
After the semicolon.
Yeah, here.
No, before the line before.
Here.
No, the line after.
This one here.
Yes, after that one.
Oh, before the comment.
Yeah, before the comment.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay. Select all from HR.employees. No, star. It doesn't need to be all, it can be anything. Select all from HR, but it needs to belong to HR. So HR.employees at.
Oh, at
Go back. You know,
sorry?
at yahoo.com, yes. At
Yeah.
Florida link. At Florida link. At Florida_link. Okay. Semicolon. Okay. That's how you create a database link. So the reason why we are dropping HR in that database, it's because we don't want to have access, because we shouldn't be able to have access to HR anymore or to any of HR's objects. And we want to be able to view HR's objects from another database, which would be Florida, right?
Okay.
So that's why we create a database link. It connects us from one database to the other to be able to have access to the database that are in a different one. Here we are creating a public database link because we are just going to create it as for all users, but you can also create a specific user and create a private database so that only one user can have access to the HR object in the database, but we can do it next time. But just use that for now. I mean, the question doesn't say create a public or private. You can just create it like that.
Okay.
Okay, you already dropped HR. We know that HR is already unlocked. So your next step is only create a database link. You can even copy both. No,
Okay,
do it
so
one by one so we can see that the database link is created.
okay, top HR is done. Okay, and then unlock alter.
No, you don't need to do that. We already did it earlier. That was question 15.
Okay, I just want to see what is gonna happen, but okay.
But it's in case it's another user. You cannot alter user HR identified by HR in that database because the HR is dropped. Try to do it so you can
No, that's
see.
fine. You want to do it?
Try to do it. You'll see that you won't be able to do it because the HR doesn't exist anymore.
Nope. User HR does not exist. Yeah. But you say in the database you want to have access to, so I need to link to that one.
You want to have access to Florida. Right now you're in state 10.
Okay.
You want to read the HR information that are in Florida.
Yes.
Yes. That's why I said in the database you want to have access to.
Yeah. So do I need to, where do I need to go to it to alter it, or I don't?
Normally you go to it in case we didn't already
okay, since we did it already.
HR,
okay.
Because some exams are more complicated than other. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Some it will tell you before to drop HR to make it easy, but some it will tell you to alter for another user, and you will have to go and unlock that user before doing it.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So that's in case you have another type of. But for that one, we don't need to do it.
Okay.
Okay. So create a database link. Copy that one.
Should I copy both?
No, just one. I want to see database being created. Okay, the database link is created, right?
Yeah.
Now select all. If you cannot select all from it, it means that you don't have access. Either it's a TNS issue or something, but you should be able to have access. Enter. You see?
Yep. 107.
So the database link was successfully created. And now we have access to the information in another database of a different user of HR. So that was question 28, and we're good.
All right. Ooh, thank you.
Are we good, guys?
Yeah.
Yes, Emerald. We don't know how to say thank you.
Thank you,
You are
yes.
truly the best. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'll pray for you.
Thank you, Emerald.
Thank you so much,
Now
Emerald.
time to go and practice.
Nadia.
Just try to practice.
Diallo.
All right, we'll do.
Not Diallo, no. Abdullah.
Yes, thank you.
Please don't forget to post everything like you
Make
did.
sure
will.
you share the
Thank
script.
you.
Yeah. Now, Emerald. So, what was the deal with all the others?
Thanks, Emerald.
We can close
Appreciate.
those putties, right? For the log sequence, the log queue.
Yeah, roll back. Just roll back.
Yeah, yes.
Just to roll back from the main one. Oh, I can commit.
But you said
Yeah,
you
you
can
just
commit,
come.
or he can just leave it like that until it's checked, right?
Yes. But usually people do it at the end though. They do it once they are done with everything.
Okay.
And then they do it. Yeah, usually people just wait until they are done.
So this question has, so you can just wait till
Connection
the
lost.
end and then you do
Lost
that
code.
question after you have completed everything.
So,
Actually, it's because we shut down the database.
that's right. And
That's
also
why.
contact.
So usually what we do usually is that we do it at the end.
Okay.
So that it will still be hanging like that. Yeah.
This thing is all about strategy. If you don't use the right
Yeah, so
strategy, you lose time.
Yeah, exactly. So make sure to do it at the end because since we shut down to do the cloning, yeah, that's why it's a connection.
I don't get it. So what am I supposed to do? Like,
you should do what we did, right? But you do it at the end or after the cloning because the cloning
just right after the cloning, I do it then before doing. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. So we all done?
Yes, we are done.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Wow. Everyone, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Emerald.
Thank you, Emerald. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It's okay.
Thanks, Emerald.
How many of you guys took the exam?
You didn't send the thing to our group leaders yet.
What exam?
No, we did. Which one? The
The exam is expired. You guys know that, right?
Which one? It's expired?
The ADAM is expired.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the ADAM is now expired, so don't take it.
Oh,
we
man.
try to find a way to get a new one.
Okay.
So I'll try to see with other, like the group leaders, what we can do to get new ones so that other people can. I know that some people took it.
Yeah.
But some people didn't have the chance to take it.
I have a question.
Oh, are you talking about the OCA exam?
Yes.
It's expired already?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I was told on Friday. The evening class told me it was expired.
Any one of them took it?
Hmm?
Any one of the classmates in student evening class took the exam?
I think it was someone from the morning class took it.
Huh?
Someone from the morning class, I think, took it.
Yeah, some people took it.
How did it go?
Like, thank you very much.
It's my pleasure. I'll send the thing up.
I have a question, Emerald.
Sure.
There was I don't know, is it that you don't reply WhatsApp messages? There was a day that we really needed help when your group and
when
text you and you did not reply.
I answer messages, just sometimes I receive so many like I but on Saturday usually I don't answer messages. I try to stay away from my phone. So send a message again.
All right.
But guys, take the OCA because I'm telling you guys, we have so much. Like right now, it's so overwhelming. So make sure you take it now.
Okay. The next time we get an opportunity, we'll do.
We'll see how we can do it. If we can like cooperate so that everybody can take it, that would be good.
Okay, just let us know when the new one becomes available or is available so that we can practice.
Okay.
Because you say you were going to give us like tips on how to do it, how to register and so on, but you haven't.
Okay. I thought you guys, okay, we'll talk about it. Okay. I'll share it with the group leader so that you guys can tell everybody else.
No problem. We will be waiting.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.